Hello and welcome to another watch party. Since the Narnia ones were fairly successful, my thought process now is to do something similar with our um, a show from my childhood or my teenage years, uh, and at least one of them uh, will be at least one of my guests has seen little bits of it before. But speaking of him, after a long hiatus from the show, please welcome back Agent Yokai Zero.
Doing?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Sweet, I'm doing excellent. So, how did you find Legend of the Seeker? I'm curious.
I liked it, and in retrospect, I think I liked it because it was very similar to a lot of anime. Like, it had a little bit of the. When I was younger, I used to watch shows like Inuyasha, which was one of my first anime, by the way. It kind of had those kind of vibes in terms of having a male and female love interest that are adventuring together, and you keep thinking they're going to get together, and then they don't because Jay Leno shows up and ruins it or something. I liked the what was his name? What was the name of the older dude with the long white hair again?
Zedicus
Zed.
Zed.
Zedeckis.
Yeah,
Yeah, I liked him. He was funny. I liked how they did a lot of playing off of him, just like ruining the moments.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
remember how far in the show I got, so I can't speak for later portions. But
Yeah.
it was a very enjoyable show to me. I was watching it with a friend of mine for a while, and we would watch it off and on, and then one day we just saw Netflix took it off.
Yeah, which is weird. Now, like ABC, it's free. I don't even need to pay anything to watch this show. That's why I decided, okay, well, since there's no paywall, we could do it like we did Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas.
Works.
Which is infinitely worse
Huh.
than this. It is possibly the worst movie ever made from a technical perspective. There are
I
middle
see.
school plays that are more competent than this movie. In that movie, that's unfortunately not hyperbole.
Mm.
Yeah. Alrighty, but we do need to bring in some more people. So first off,
Yep, that's me.
Hello.
It's fantastic.
Yep. And one last person, please welcome our resident bombshell, Johan.
Is everything ready?
Do it. Thousands of souls extinguished by the push of a button.
Understand, Yuri. This is only the beginning.
That was Fallout 3, right?
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
So
Fallout 3.
I
Electric
answered
Blue.
it a little bit. So I have read up to the beginning of book 6, and I just like quit of the book series that this is based on. I actually got into the books because of the show, and I read the first two before the season 2 came out. And when season 2 came out, I was like, well, this is very different than the book.
Mm.
Same with season 1. Well, season 1 is a little bit closer, but I kind of was like exhausted by these books. And then I watched Daniel Green review the first book, and it was like scathing. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah, this book is really bad. And it's actually a good thing that this show was actually kind of in name only adaptation. territory, and it's actually probably better that it was because the books are bad. The books have a really bad tone problem. Like they'll go from like really really wholesome to George R. R. Martin torture porn.
Jesus.
What?
Wait, I think I've heard about these. I've just stayed away, but
But the funny thing is, actually, normally it's the opposite.
Well, it's more just like it has both of those tones, and then just slaloms between them.
Yeah, but normally a book adaptation to a movie, the movie adaptation from a book is normally not as good as the book.
Mm-hmm.
In most cases, like,
Yeah.
well, let's see which one again. Oh, I know.
Yeah. The book is
Yeah.
also exceptionally and obviously derivative to the point where like he has a golem type who's obsessed with the magic weapon and
my
named him
God.
Samuel.
Named him Samuel. Really?
What?
Yeah. And also just like the ending is a giant Deus Ex Machina, and then the next book is the fallout from the Deus Ex Machina, and then it's resolved. The plot of the second book is resolved by a Deus Ex Machina, and then over and over and over again for 5 books. And the 5th book barely even focuses on the main characters for whatever reason. That one was like, I'm done. I just can't take this anymore.
You know what that book?
and just-
You know,
And I just read the Wikipedia synopsis for the rest of them, and just like I'm calling it. I'm done. This is just, I can't take this anymore.
you know what that
Bloody
book
hell.
needs? More love triangles.
Uh,
The series broke down. Let's all appreciate that.
yeah, like I just partially if there were audiobooks, I would listen to them, but the only place that I could at the library only had an abridged copy. It had an abridged audiobook for some reason, and you can't find them on Audible. If it did, I probably would have finished it, but I just like quit because I'm just done. I just don't see any interest in this, and just reading the Wikipedia synopsis is just like, okay, this is dumb.
No shit.
So, and like I kind of am like at that point with Shadow and Bone, where I'm just like, I got through the second book, and I'm just like, I need a break from this teener upper BS.
Oh God. So I've been listening to the audiobooks for that while I've been cooking. Oh God. I forgot the depths of this series. There's moments, to be fair, I actually really like the world building. I will say that. The world's pretty interesting, but like everything that's going on in the fucking story. I mean, I've got onto the 3rd one, and oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, that doesn't sound
I
very
had
good.
to. Thankfully, they're short, but they feel longer than they are. At least I felt like that.
Yeah. Just you've not got onto the 3rd one yet.
No, I finished
Okay.
2, and I need to read some Joe Abercrombie. I need some like actual darkness and
Oh my God.
like good. I need some like dark characters and funny and actual like adult human relationships as opposed to this.
You just wait till she starts. So this is not really a spoiler. It's just like a natural kind of progression. She starts using the psychic connection back towards the Darkling, and it's oh God.
Wow, I need to. Okay, so it's like bad, or is it just weird?
It's just like why do you have to keep pressing on the like the pulse of the shippers of Alina and the Darkling? Why are you doing that? Because you don't have the balls to actually do that. You don't have the balls to actually make her into a bad guy and an evil queen and stuff, which would be a kind of cool like Fall from Grace story at the very least. You don't have the balls to do that. So instead you're just fucking teasing it like it's fucking Raylo. Except Raylo actually did commit to it in some form. So where are we?
Raider wins, just being like, I am gonna rage. Meh, meh, meh.
Alrighty. So if we get copyright struck, we will shift this to a recording.
Yar.
Hopefully, but hopefully it
get-
won't, since since YouTube didn't strike us for watching something that was free, like that counts as free, and this one would also count, I imagine. So
It is free unless it is missed. So you know.
well, no, it's like this is literally free on ABC. There is no paywall at all.
Oh, that's really good.
Mhm.
Look at this. We're advertising ABC, as you can see. ABC. 1, 2, 3.
EGHIJK.
Yay, we all know the
Let's,
alphabet. Isn't that useful?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
No.
just know the alphabet.
We are
Maybe.
writers. Alrighty. Well,
We are professional writers.
Oh.
Nah.
but
Still beginning.
but yeah, this is like the adaptation is better than the original, mostly because it has also actually has more creative ideas than the original book series, which is kind of an unusual experience.
Does it have a
Good for you.
rapid fire ballista?
No. Think of it Game of Thrones meets Lord of the Rings / Hercules and Xena.
So
Is
there
kind
is
of how I
no
would
moment
describe
of
this
we
show.
kind of forgot. Hopefully.
No, there is not. That's because
Thank
the
God.
man who made it. No, that's because the CW is the lowest of the low. Like, there's no redeemable aspects to any CW shows. Maybe Arrow season 1, but even that's kind of just, oh, that's dumb. And then Flash season 1 makes no sense. Flash season 2 is just as bad, and it just progressively gets worse and worse.
I was your father all along. Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Well, let's get going. Oh,
Bad network.
Give me a
Awesome.
break.
I think I blew up your server, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Loading. Ah, mountains. Light the beacons.
Yeah, this was filmed in New Zealand.
Yeah, I noticed. I can tell.
Oh wow, that's actually really high definition.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Take that down!
Shoot them on the horses, my boys.
Oh wow, that was pretty bad CGI arrow.
Yep.
Also, something you'll notice about this show is they do not know the definition of high necklines. Every single lady basically has like deep cleavage dresses. It's like almost like it's a commandment or something.
Well, it's not
Isn't
bad.
that how it's supposed to be?
It's not bad. It's not bad, as you can see. It wobbles, it doubles, you know? It's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's kind of an interesting like trend that I just noticed throughout.
I just wanted to say, you know, an arrow in your fucking back. Yeah, you're not gonna be surviving that though.
No, you're
Especially in the
not.
cast. Don't go back for her. Just run.
Got an arrow in the
Run.
back. She's rolling down a hill. Yeah, she's alive at the bottom of that.
Don't run with a dress. In fucking
Don't run down a hill like that.
Yeah, it's not smart, especially if you're chased by fucking horses.
Dinny.
Diddy, come on, wake up.
Take it. I hate the book. This is more important than me. You know that.
Oh, no. She's dying.
Please, Caitlin. May the spirits protect you. Little sister.
Oh, that was her sister?
Caitlin.
Damn.
Yep, that is her baby sister.
Wait, hold.
Oh,
All right. Well,
I think
you're
it
not
would
gonna
have
make it
been.
upstairs.
I think it would have been better subtext if she just gave her the book and didn't say anything.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole calling you by sister or brother is like a shorthand.
Okay.
can do it sometimes,
I think even this situation would have been more believable if she would be able to get away by horse at the beginning, because now it's.
Well, I just feel like it would have been. Like, it would have been better world building to not have them say anything and to have her give her the book. Because then you're like, oh shit,
All right,
that's
there's
really
the horse.
important, you know? In this world, that's an important book.
There is nowhere left to run.
Because it makes you feel smarter when you determine it for yourself instead of them telling you, and feeling smarter makes you more interested.
Steady, boy.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is, we've been going for 3 minutes, and nothing has happened in terms of the stream going down. So I'm like, this is gonna work out really well. That we can watch this
She
whole
can
show.
travel through portals? Ah, I don't know.
Well,
Alright, you lucky bitch.
Well, the boundary isn't really a portal. It's basically like forming a path through the forming a pathway through this dark barrier that looks extremely fake, but it's
Doesn't it look kind of silly the way they just kind of drew their swords and hobbled in there?
Yeah,
I
they're
know,
all
right?
running quite ridiculously.
Look at that.
That shot is for the ladies.
Hey, you've got the low necklines, come on.
Look at this. Look at this. This guy at least has abs, you know, with muscle, you know.
Yeah. Also,
That's a likable character.
Yeah. Also, Becca, anybody who's seen Lord of the Rings, the bad guy in this show is actually played by a guy from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that's a cute cow.
Spaced oyster, women run faster than horses. Well, I mean, she didn't want to trample the girl.
No, she has heels, you know, like the time that somebody outrun a T-Rex.
Don't worry, it's safe.
Oh, it's not me. It's
Yes,
scared.
indeed. Moo! Moo! Good job, Lenny. Good job, Lenny.
Never cross a bridge it
Moo!
hasn't been
Yes, Lenny. Well done, Lenny. Already 10 out of 10 character.
Yeah, and he just like does it, and he just sets the kid at ease. That's such a good introduction to this character.
I don't think Lady has anything to worry about.
Thanks, Richard.
See? I knew it.
Hungry boy? Yeah,
I knew it. Lenny's the best. Main protagonist all the way along.
Of course.
I kind of like the classic Disney feel that this gives me. What, we got taken down?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, we're down.
Oh, you dicks. I hate you. It's
bloody
free. It's free.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
free.
That's
It's
so
free. It is free. I don't have to pay. You don't have to pay anything to watch this. For the love of just.
Well,
I've been playing. It's been playing for 6 minutes and nothing happened. You complete.
Rip these bots.
Yeah.
it was the cow that was the most copyrighted.
Yeah, Lenny. Definitely. Lenny was evil all along. I should have known.
I thought it would be fine. It should have been fine since it's free. Like, we got to watch like all of Chaotic fine, and this. It's so frustrating.
YouTube is cringe.
I guess we can just watch like that's so dumb. I don't understand this.
Well, time
You could
to
just
record.
do 5 minutes at a time and pause it and talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what we can do? Here's what we'll do. We'll watch it for 5 minutes at a time, pause it, and then start talking.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let me stop sharing for a second. Just tell me when it's live.
When it's live again?
Yeah, but I guess I thought we were going to be able to watch like several episodes straight, but I guess we'll only be able to watch the
It's
first.
back
We're gonna
on.
have to literature
It's back
double
on.
up.
Oh, it's back on.
It's back
Oh, it's
on.
back on.
Yep,
Okay.
Alright.
This show, no, this is not based on a YA novel. This is seriously R-rated.
R-rated
seri-
for blood and plunder.
No, R-rated for like graphic sex.
Oh, I thought it was yarring.
Graphic smut.
Yep. Like there's literally like I think at one point, like basically I think in the book like this guy has sex with his torturer while she's
What?
torturing him.
What the?
What?
Okay.
It's that's where I said mix of weird stuff and mix of wholesome and really, really gross torture porn.
Wonderful.
Very
that
smart.
looks like somebody wanted the fetishes,
Uh-huh.
in that book.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see how long it lasts and then just tell me when it just tell me when it. But yeah, it's just like it's free online. Like I don't even need to not even it's free on an official website. I don't need to go to F movies or anything to get this for free. Oh really?
Run, bitch, run.
He's not going for me.
Nope.
Behold the slow-mo.
Yeah, I am noticing they do quite like that in the show.
I guess they decided to take some of Zack Snyder mentality.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Stay back.
Shoot her.
The voice.
It's down again after a minute.
Oh, shit.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Well, I
All
guess
right.
well, we might have to just.
We could record it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to record only. That's what I'm gonna do.
Fair enough.
Alrighty.
Maybe it's best.
That
to tell
sucks
everybody-
though, because now the chat can't talk to us.
Yeah.
Chat. No
How will we
chat.
survive without the attention?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
All
know.
the famous people are in the chat, and we cannot even talk to them back. Ah,
Oh,
such a
no.
problem.
Huh.
And
I don't
wait,
think I
done.
can-
I might have a solution. I might
What
have a
is it?
solution.
What is
Put
it?
it on times 2. Put it on times 2 on slow mo. The images. Maybe that works.
Times 2? What do you mean?
The play capability that it is less than normal. Or put the audio off. Maybe that's a better idea.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I know.
That just doesn't
But
make
it
any
is-
sense.
Wow, this is shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I was like, it's probably fine. It's free. Nobody will, and then just YouTuber dicks.
I mean,
Or
I
the-
guess we could just not watch it in full screen.
That is, yeah, let's try that.
I know, it's shit, but let's
yeah.
go.
Well, it's still a good enough size.
Just let that ABC logo on there, just so that you know.
I was gonna make that same joke.
Leave her alone. You're making a mistake, boy.
So,
This girl is dangerous.
okay.
4 men against 1 woman. I think she's the one in danger.
You don't understand what you're talking about. And this is not your fight. So be smart. And go home.
I'm not going anywhere.
He's like, I'm not going home. A bitch slap.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I
Awesome.
might just have to delete this on YouTube since, like, it's clearly not working.
Is it not working again?
Yeah. Since, like, I'll just remove it.
And if you put the audio off, maybe then the bots won't frame you for it. Or put the audio on different voice line.
Okay.
Different language. Maybe that will work.
Maybe. I don't know.
Put it on German or something funny like that.
That is so frustrating. That is
Yeah.
extremely
Can you not
frustrating.
understand Germany?
Yeah.
I am so apologizing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll just keep watching, and at least this way we can just kind of put the whole thing up later. And
Yeah.
it'll probably be... Yeah, that's so frustrating. I could say, hey, it is free on ABC. We were watching it for the sake of commentary. That's so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just YouTube. You're douchebags. I hate you. Like,
Yay.
it makes no sense. Alrighty, let's keep going.
All right.
Easy. Do not let her grasp you. It's over for you, Confessor.
Can't deal with his voice.
It's over. Over grunting. Yes, indeed. A lot of grunting. Throw him on the cliff. Yes. And goodbye. Becca, I saved you from that horrible voice. He fell off the cliff and died.
Well,
Hey. Hello, Valerian.
Hello, afternoon.
How's it going?
It's not too bad. I don't know what's going on because I haven't had time to Google it, so I don't know what's happening. But hey,
Oh, don't worry. We're only like 9 minutes in.
Do you have it on max volume, by the way?
Max volume. Let me actually turn it up a little bit. So far, what's happened is this lady has passed through a magical barrier after her and her sister got attacked by these guys in black armor, and she is trying to find somebody. We don't know who yet, and she's carrying this book.
did you just say she burnt her sister?
No, I didn't. I don't. No, she didn't. I don't think I did.
I mean, if she did do that,
I'm pretty confident he never said that.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you say then?
Well, her and her sister.
Her and her sister. It did seem odd, Oh, well, it's the first 2 minutes, and she's just, she just burnt her sister, and then she went.
Valerian, can you lower your mic just a little bit? Yours is louder than everyone else's.
Let me automatically adjust. Does that sound a bit better? Valerian test.
How's that?
Okay.
A little better.
Okay.
Yeah, it used to be really quiet, and then Brightlow X it up, and lately it's been kind of loud.
Okay.
Yeah, when I hear it in the playback, it's been kind of loud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're
Oh,
now
this-
now recording instead of live streaming then, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Since
Yeah.
since YouTube, like, I thought that since I think fairly logically that it would just be like, okay, it's free on ABC, it's probably free to like commentate on live on YouTube, sure. And then it started getting taken down, and I'm just like, I'm done. I can't take this anymore. So we'll just record, and then I'll release it later today so that we still keep the content.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since like I don't get why. It's
stupid.
Copyright's kind of messed up these days anyway, in general.
Yeah, and it just like I could kind of understand if it was behind a paywall, like that makes sense to me, but it's not behind a
It's
paywall.
a free movie, so technically it should be able to be streamed.
And not even on like a pirate website. It's on free on ABC of all places.
Can you, by the way, see what copyright struck you? Or
Let me. It just says stream unavailable. Let me actually see. Oh. Okay, that's really weird. It is still public.
Huh.
That is so strange. That is still public. That's incredibly weird. I don't get that.
So,
Alright. I'll throw it up
Who?
later.
So who copyright struck you?
So like I just got like YouTube just like had so all it said was, so the weird thing is like I see no restrictions on on the current video. Like I just stopped it. But then like apparently, so all it said is, due to a copyright match, your stream was interrupted.
Yeah.
But when I look at my YouTube content, let me actually share that screen. There are no restrictions.
What the?
Yeah.
Huh?
So there is not even a claim to dispute. So that makes me think, okay, we can get around this very easily by just recording it and then putting it out. And then, like, if there is something, I can contest it. But since it's free, nobody's paying anything. So, but basically, all that's happened is this young man just helped this lady who is being chased by a group of bad guys in black and red armor.
Okay. Wouldn't it be alright if they were the good guys?
Well, we'll see. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Let me take you to my father's. We can dress the wound. Did I do something wrong?
No,
No, I'm just a psycho, see?
I'm just not used to people touching me.
I'm sorry.
Stop touching me, I have issues.
It's alright.
But the nice thing is, like, clearly this, like, she's not a cow. As in, she's not horrible. She's just clearly,
I should go.
Clearly has, like, legit
Where?
Someone I need to find.
problems.
Oh, maybe I could help you.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
you
the
know.
annoying feminist shit that's in modern movies.
Yeah.
Why were these men chasing you?
You always ask this many questions?
I just saved your life. The least you could do is tell me what just happened here.
Actually, I saved yours.
When you touched that,
You kind of help each other out.
what did you do to him?
I kind of possessed him,
Hey.
then committed him to murder himself afterwards.
You want to know what I did to that man?
Yes.
Try and follow me and you'll find out.
Alright, do it. Do it. I double dare you.
Just the face she put on him.
He's like,
He's like, I should
fine.
probably go home, but she's so hot.
But on the other hand, she's probably going to kill me.
I mean, I
Well-
know, but she's so hot.
Awkward. Is it really awkward when you get bitten by a CGI snake?
No, he's gonna slowly turn into a black guy.
You don't have to say that.
Oh, but it was funny.
True. Maybe. I don't know. Well,
Drop the
Wait,
weapon.
he
Didn't make
survived?
Besides, it's not like we're
I
live.
said drop them.
true. Well, it just doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense.
Exactly.
Countless
True.
guards. Which would be me.
Oh, look, it's Captain Typho from
And then
the Padme's bodyguard from Attack the Clones.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
now tell me what happened to you. This counseling guard. Is he the ruler of this province? He is. Then I will tell my story.
I do like his
My
armor.
name is Ransom Fane.
I really like the design.
The Daharan forces.
Dahara. But that's...
I have come from the Midlands.
What other fairy tales do you have to tell us?
Forgive our skepticism, but no one's crossed the boundary in hundreds of years.
So, here's the thing about
The woman I'm
book.
pursuing found a way.
They kill all the members of the squad hunting Kaelin.
She is a witch.
And then there's just weird BS happening for several hundred pages. There's no like consistent action happening.
What, for several hundred pages you said? How many
Yep.
pages is the book in total? Roughly.
Okay, so it's about 836 pages.
Oh, okay. So maybe half the book is
You're
okay.
finished, Richard.
It's
Mhm.
a little, little jarring to use modern words like skepticism, though. We give our doubt would make more sense. Would
Son,
sound better?
Mm-hmm.
what is it? What's happened?
Her magic is more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
I
She used
still
it to
don't get
cross
how
the-
he survived the big giant cliff
And
fall.
she had help from someone on
Maybe
the
he was hanging onto a tree. That part does not make any sense.
He
I
was
agree.
wearing this.
Because he has
Have you
that
seen his
really
armor?
magic, weird, deep voice. That's why.
Yeah.
With like the weird huh sounds at the end of each word.
You recognize it.
I also like
It
his
belongs to my
like I
brother.
think like just the whole ensemble. Like I think like the main things that work well for
Poison
me
vine I've
are
never seen before. That
the
glowing thing in her hand.
or like the
What
the
she did to
upswept
that
high
man who
collar
attacked her?
and the
It was
the
magic, wasn't it?
gauntlets. I think that's the big part as well as
There's no
the
magic
color.
this side of the boundary.
She and these men.
As a
These
Dragon
ones
Age
wear
vibe.
lots of brown.
That can't be right.
I was a fool to think this day would never come.
What day?
Richard, you know that I love you.
Dad, of course.
But Dad, she's so hot.
Did you just say Tashi is so hot?
Yeah, Bridget Reagan is a very attractive woman.
That's him. That's the guy.
Yeah,
who
but I mean,
fell off
he sounds like a college kid all of a
Dad,
sudden.
Before they get here,
Why go and chase her with him? They can help.
go.
But where?
Blackthorn Hill. Find Zed.
That crazy old man.
Zed will explain everything.
He talks to his chickens. Why?
Tell him I sent you. He'll know why. Just go. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Dad.
Well, you talk to the cow.
Richard.
Come on.
You have to go.
Show some respect.
Everyone talks to the animals. Come on.
Now.
What is this?
Yeah.
Of course, it worked for Snow White.
Yeah.
And Narnia. It worked in Narnia with
Yeah.
the who here is
I haven't
so
seen
who
him since
here got to
breakfast
see
time.
the terrible BBC Narnia movie, the first
I have
one.
seen
Gonna
some
work
parts
on a
of
new
it.
bridge.
The
think
Lion, the
I
Witch, and
saw
the
that.
Wardrobe one.
Are you sure
Yeah,
you didn't come
with
home?
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I saw
with the
it.
Maybe
beaver,
while
with
you're
the
out
beavers.
gathering firewood.
Remember that?
Oh God, yes, help us.
I haven't left the house.
I have only
beaver's
seen
costume.
Silverchair. Oh, and
Take
the
Commander Fane
Dawn.
and
I
find
saw
him.
it for when you were watching Voyage of Dawn Treader as well.
If Richard's in trouble, I want to
And
help.
Silverchair, but
If
yeah.
we all follow
Oh
a
yeah,
different
the
trail,
bit where
if you
Reaper
stay
keeps,
here.
goes up into outer space or
He can
something.
still come back. And he may be frightened. Or worse.
What do you mean?
The witch has the power to put him under her control. And if she does, he's going to need his father here to try and talk some sense to him. You should leave some of your men in case it goes badly.
Chase, post 2 men outside.
I
Take
do
the
like
rest down
the
to the
fact
South
that
Bridge.
Ransom Fane is kind of smart. Is pretty smart. Like that's actually like nice that we have a legit smart person as the
Michael, why are you
antagonist.
How did
so
they
quick to
identify
claim
where
a
the kid
stranger from the
lives?
Midlands?
Because Richard
Because-
does things without
because
thinking. He always
that's
has.
His
Since
little,
he was a little
that's
boy.
his big brother.
And you've always protected him.
He's my son. He's your brother.
Okay.
Please,
So,
Michael.
like he said,
Make
like
sure he doesn't get
because
hurt.
Ransom Fane
Stay
grabbed
here.
Richard's
If he
necklace.
comes back, bring him to me. We'll find out what
and
really
he,
happened.
And he was able to identify, oh, that's my little brother's.
Fair
And
enough.
then he,
It's a bad
So-
omen, Clara.
You can't both be his son and his brother. That would be kind of weird.
Cloud and the shape
Yeah.
of a horn from the Far East. I'm betting a month of suppers that'll bring no good before the sun comes up. Oh, no. Don't worry, Clara.
Well.
Supper will never be.
oh look, it's the mouth of Sauron.
I need your help, wizard.
Oh, fair enough.
Sorry, I'm as deaf as a peach and as naked as a baby bird.
Well,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, rip that.
Yeah.
I asked the great wizard, Zedekis Zul-Zarander, for his assistance.
I think you have me confused with somebody else.
There's no
He's
confusion.
also the guy in
I
the
had
red
help finding you.
robes, the tall guy with in the red robes in Revenge of the Sith who Obi-Wan talks to.
Yeah.
Well, it's good while it lasted. Nice, quiet couple of decades.
Now time is up.
So
Bring me to the Seeker.
So kind of the thing about in the book, there's actually a reason why he's naked, because he has this special rock that I can't even remember what it does. They just stands on, and apparently like clothes interfere with the experience that you get from standing on the rock.
Yeah. Is he gonna
Wow.
put his clothes on soon and not process out?
What?
Is he gonna put his clothes on soon and not process out?
Oh, his clothes are already on.
No.
Concora, Elgenatum, Lepidorima, Daturam, Carantos, Obligatos!
That's what they all say.
wow.
Those are spirits, man.
Magic.
He got
His speaker's
saved.
broken. Now take me to the Seeker.
He's here.
Him? He's...
What? Not good enough? You wanted a seeker, there he is. He's not up to your standard? Well, that's fine by me. Find yourself another.
Seeker.
Ha! Ha!
What are you
Ha!
talking about?
You never told him?
No.
You were supposed to train him. Prepare him. What have you been doing for the last 20 years?
Drinking
Letting him catch
alcohol,
worms.
going on a rainbow journey,
Steal
you know.
apples, skin his
No
knees.
comment.
Find out what
Oh
makes his
no,
heart beat
Zedekis
faster.
Zul-Zarander
My
is a
sister gave her life To
womanizer.
make sure that I got here. To make sure that I put the book in the Seeker's hands and he's catching worms?
Never knew a great man who didn't have a little dirt under his nails.
And while he's getting his nails dirty, did it ever occur to you to give him the slightest inkling that he is the first true Seeker in the last 1,000 years? He has a destiny.
Who are you to decide a man's destiny?
It's not me, it's the prophecy.
Prophecy be damned! I averted the prophecy when I brought him here. Until you opened up a nice little door in the boundary and said, "Right this way to the Seeker, ladies and gentlemen."
Stop.
What?
What are you
the-
talking about? And what's a seeker?
If you were
Amazing.
so sure you averted the prophecy, that he was going to live a nice, peaceful life, why did you stay near him all these years? Tell him the truth. Tell him who he
Heed
is.
the setups. They will be paid off in 4 episodes.
Yeah, okay. She is
But the
attractive.
thing is, this has 22 episodes in 1 season.
First,
Yeah.
you need
Damn.
to know about a man named
Okay.
Dark and Round.
It's got about
If he is
roughly
a man
about.
and not some twisted wraith of evil brought forth from the underworld to shatter the dreams of
Oh look,
humankind.
it's Haldir from Two Towers and
23
Fellowship
years
of the
ago,
Ring.
a great
Oh,
prophet
wow.
Did anybody else hear Courage the Cowardly Dog screaming a second ago?
child whose destiny would be to seek
Maybe.
out and kill the
No.
greatest evil of all. Dark
Maybe I'm
Ra.
insane. Yeah, there it is again.
And with his last breath, the prophet named the town in which the child had been born.
Oh, that's a matte painting.
Ra
Yeah,
sent his
that was nice.
It's very It is not like this in the book.
Lots of rough stuff is happening, I gather.
They
Yeah.
murdered every firstborn son
And this is
of
a
Brennan.
flashback, of course.
Yep. It's very
Save one.
It's very.
Your mother gave birth in the madness of the massacre.
It's actually
She was young. She was weak. She was still alive when I took you from her arms.
Yeah. So this is very kind of
kissed
like
you,
evoking the
blessed
massacre
you.
at Bethlehem in many ways.
My mother died when I was
kind of that type of Herod slaying the
in
firstborn.
That
It
woman
is,
you knew as your mother.
but it
Raised
is
you and
not
loved
like
you
this
as
in
if
the
you were
book.
her own.
There's no
She did
prophecy
not
that
give birth to you.
Dark and Raw will be killed by this one guy.
Across
It's
the
more
boundary,
he's hunting
at night
after
unseen,
the
with
book
you in
that
my
Richard's
arms.
dad already has and has forced Richard to memorize,
For weeks, I watched,
which he does,
listened,
and still
read
has
the
memorized
clouds,
toward the end of the book.
and came to know that in all the world there was no one kinder than George and Mary Cypher. I told them your story, and they took you into their home and into their hearts. And if I live to be 1,000 years old, I'll never make a wiser choice than picking them for the job.
So, according to this fantasy, who's my real father?
I don't know.
Don't worry,
And if you
it
knew
will
my
be
parents
revealed
so
at the
well,
end of the season.
Why didn't I ever see you with them?
Yeah,
Why
I knew they were
haven't you
setting up
talked?
I kept
something.
myself apart.
How much you bet it's
Close
the
enough
bad
to keep
guy?
watch over you, but far enough away so that if Dark and Raoul ever
Um,
found his way to me, I wouldn't be a blazing arrow pointing the way to you. Apparently, that's what confessors
betting it's a bad guy. Let's put that down as a prediction.
Confessors?
Okay. Is this a WAFO thing?
An
Yep,
ancient
this is
order of
indeed a
women,
WAFO thing.
sworn to
Alright,
find the truth,
fair
no
enough.
matter how hard people may try to hide it. And if a seeker should
He's
arise,
attractive.
to protect him.
I
for
think
life.
like Bridget Regan was like one of my big crushes as a 13-year-old
My name's
boy.
Kaylin. I'm sorry
Fair
for
enough.
threatening you today.
Kind of like Linda
You
Carter.
did save my life.
Yeah. And like she admits,
I
and
came
she's
here to
like
bring you this.
humble enough to like say, "Yeah, you did save my life," and it's like, I like you. You
Yeah.
are
Just
actually
any book.
likable.
It's the Book of Counted Shadows.
I enjoy your character.
It was
You are
written in a
not
time
just
before remembering.
eye candy.
For 1,000 years,
Yeah.
it's been kept safe in the Wizard's Keep in Idendrill. But a month ago, the armies of Dark and Raw broke through our last defenses in an attempt to steal it.
Why?
Because the book contains the secrets of power.
Mm-hmm. Which
If
it
Dark and Raw
does in the
gets it,
book,
he will
and yet
use it
Richard Cypher
to
has
control
a
every
whole thing
corner of the
memorized, even though
world.
it's very cryptic.
And we would all become his slaves.
Right.
So, and that the fact that he has this book memorized
says that
functions
the
into the
Seeker
climax
will
and
use
creates
the
the
book
Deus
in
Ex
his
Machina
quest
at
to
the
defeat
end.
Raw.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Read it.
It's almost like, it's kind of like Ready Player One, pre-Ready Player One in a way. Where instead of a video game, it's from the 80s, it's just this book.
Oh, cool. It's got
Maybe
moons.
this seeker you're looking for
Yeah,
knows
they
this
don't-
language, but
Yeah, they don't actually use regular letters
Try.
ever in the show. They only use runes.
Okay, good. At least they made some effort, even though people have English names like Richard and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Ready
Yeah.
Player One, the movie was horrible.
Oh yeah, it was.
truth.
So it's actually interesting.
words
In Heartland, they have more regular names like Michael, George, Mary, Richard. Whereas in the Midlands and Dahar, they have kind of weirder names like Ranson, Darkin, Panis, that sort of thing.
Because
well, Martin does something like that too.
Yeah.
It's a good blade you got there. I could use a tool like that. Where'd you get it?
Trader from down south.
What is it?
Richard's trail ends here.
We'll split up. Cover more ground.
Note
Never
that-
split up the
note-
party.
Give him the sword.
You dumb idiot.
Name him.
So him remarking on the weapon is actually foreshadowing for later. You'll find out why in a bit. It's a nice sword, but it's kind of
This
short
is
for
the
my
sword of
taste.
truth.
I prefer more like a long.
In anyone else's hands, this is just a piece of steel. But in the Seeker's hands, bestows the power to fight evil.
Oh.
And with it, you will kill Dark and Raw.
I'm not killing anybody. I don't even know either of you. For all I know, this is some kind of trick. I'm not a seeker. I don't want any book or any sword.
Calm down, my boy.
I'm not your boy. My father is George Cypher, and if any of this were true, he'd have told me. Now get out of my way.
Richard, wait!
Let him go.
What?
He needs to find the truth for himself. Until then, he cannot be named.
Your first counselor needs more men on the North Hill. He said I was to tell you to join him there.
He's gonna assassinate the father, isn't he?
Tell me where to find your son.
What the?
Why are there evil mosquitoes?
Oh, is that
They
what that was?
are actually. It's actually an interesting idea that is taken from the book and actually is done well.
Make a sound.
Oh, poor horsey.
What the fuck is that?
Whatever it is, I don't like it. It killed horsey.
Oh, special effects. Cool.
That is some amazing CGI right there.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Good
CGI
lad
in
going
this-
to see if his
What
horse
was
is
that
okay.
thing?
Hagar.
Good lad going to see that his
It
horse
uses
is
the
okay.
blood flies to sniff out its
Yeah.
prey.
Apparently, Daharan soldiers weren't the only thing that followed you through the boundary.
So a
What did you
Gar,
do to her?
so Gar,
Wizard's
basically the
fire.
blood flies act in a
Sure, I had an
symbiotic
idea
relationship
all
with the
these
Gar. They just will bite things,
What are
make
you
them
doing?
bleed,
Going to
and
find
then
my
he'll,
father
and then the
before
Gar
something
will
horrible
attack
happens
because
to
they
him
have very
too.
poor eyesight
We're
or
going
something
together.
like that.
No! Stay away from me! Both of you!
So the word demon
Stop
He's
following
got the
me.
sword in the book.
Hmm?
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
So they were demon mosquitoes.
Essentially, yes.
All right.
Tiny little demon mosquitoes. Well, looks you cannot go back to your father, so
They burnt his found family's house, so he can't go back and must go forward. What a surprise!
Yeah.
railroad time. Let's go.
Yeah. In this case, it's very original. It's like totally not Star Wars at this point.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking just now. Oh.
Yeah,
That
and Eric.
sounds familiar.
And kind of actually like it might even be pretty close to Aragon because Aragon came out like a year before this movie.
Oh wow! I was actually going to ask that. When did Aragon come out compared to this?
I'll take you to Zed's. He has potions.
No. Thane is
Oh, Aragon came out 2 years before this movie.
Oh. Well, the thing is, at least with Star Wars, it's like, oh, it's just like a trope. Aragon's like the same fucking genre.
Yeah.
Said you're not my father.
And it does not happen like this in the book. George Cypher is already dead at this point.
Oh.
So Richard just kind of goes off with Kaylin.
But you've got to have him die in the story as like a kick for him to stop going, no, I don't want it.
I don't want it.
Oh, there we go. Flashback.
She's my queen.
Oh, God.
No. No. No.
Anakin, use the Force to guide you.
Oh God, we're getting some crossovers.
Yeah. Well, I don't want it, but she's my queen.
No. I said no. What sort of no do you not get?
My queen. So good, my queen. You'll need to press onward, my queen.
Kill him. Kill him.
Ain't that a fantastic surprise?
Yeah. So,
Richard! We saw the smoke! What happened?
Oh, dibbly dibbly. Oh no, not the smoke.
Did the witch make you do this? Michael, you can't possibly believe.
I don't know what to believe!
It was Ransom Fate.
No. He's with Chase looking for you.
Well, he came back!
That sword, where did you get it? Richard, where have you been?
Michael, he murdered our father.
Not our father. My father.
Big oof.
So you knew that.
I was the villain all along.
Why didn't you tell me?
Not
Because he
really.
made me swear that I never would.
It's gonna get interesting when we
But
get to
now
the
he's
later
dead.
bits, and I can kind of discuss.
Did he tell you where I came from?
No. But I'm beginning to wonder. And until I find out, you're not going anywhere. Take him.
Stay back!
Witchcraft.
Thane was right.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that this is very low fantasy.
Now, where are you going in such a hurry, boy?
I'm going back to your house to find Thane. He murdered my father.
I'm so sorry.
Get out of my way.
I understand your pain. Richard
Yeah, like that's
Cypher,
gonna work on him.
you're meant for more than revenge.
You think I care what you say, old man? I'm going to kill him!
And if you fail, and he kills you,
Well, you said this sword would give me the power to fight evil.
Yes, in the service of freedom and justice, not your own rage. You're not ready to use the sword.
I said, get out of my way!
Well, you should not have given the sword in the first place, and this would have not happened.
Well, technically the sword, yeah, probably should have.
You should have given him after the father died. Then, you know, he would not have been wanted by his own brother-in-law.
Well, I think probably they would have. I think, well, partially like he doesn't notice that it's not bloody on the tip. It was only bloody on like the midsection of the blade. And what happened was clearly a stab wound. Yeah. So, thoughts so far. It is kind of generic, but it's
decently watchable. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's relatively clear anyway, more or less what's going on.
Yeah, as opposed to Once Upon a Time, which is kind of nuts.
Once Upon a Time is so much fun.
Oh yes, it is. It is pretty fun.
Rumpelstiltskin is the shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally wasted as Durza. Totally wasted.
Oh yeah.
Don't even know. She didn't kill my father. You did.
Really love slow-mo though. Jesus.
Look at this guy just using an S-stock like, you know what, parry, 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 parry.
I do like this fighting. It is really bad though, in terms of like, I imagine like choreography wise, like fighting expert would have an aneurysm watching this show.
Well, you know, this is how you play Dark Souls, man. You just parry, propose, parry, propose, and block.
Just stab him.
No, you don't stab him. That's no fun.
You got through a door first.
Just.
Let me guess, he gets burned into crisp by the wizard. Any last words, Anakin? I was your father all along.
You brought me the book.
Kill him! Don't go for that book.
Well, he doesn't think he's important. He thinks he's pathetic. But yeah, he should, by all rights, kill him.
He was harmless. You could have stabbed him in the chest and then
If
let him
he
die.
killed him, the story wouldn't happen. So
Yeah.
duh.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna kill you, you maggot! Okay, that's one bridge too far.
Smart.
I dislike rope bridges. It freaks me out.
Yeah, heights are
The book.
weird.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
heights
Well, he kind of had it, so, you
It's
know.
not so much heights as the ability to fall
Hmm.
that gets me. It's like, you know, if you're on a high thing that isn't going to fall beneath your
How we
feet
failed.
and isn't swaying, it's
No, I
fine. But
Or like that's
How did
even
you
if it's-
fail?
or
You
even
were
if it-
not interested in the book, you dumb idiot.
We can still stop him. Don't you get it? I'm not what you want me to be. Maybe all
I'm
those
an
years
asshole.
ago, you saved the wrong child.
Well, that's bad.
That would actually be very interesting if the savior of the world was a fake the whole time and had to kind of pick up the slack after somebody failed to save the right
You
child. That
are
actually would
the
be an
true
interesting
seeker.
story.
You have a great destiny ahead of you, Richard Cipher.
Yeah, grab that
You're willing
medallion.
to accept it.
This gives me the, what is it? The museum librarian kind of vibe.
Cannot go back.
I don't know. The only guy who can read bird language.
Not everything. You have me and Kaylan.
What?
And if you stop
Since
Morale,
when is she a part of this deal?
your father and Kaylan's sister
Yeah, indeed.
won't have died
You know, Well, they kind of died for nothing. They should have dodged those arrows and those swords, you know. But
Teach me.
teach me the power, Obi-Wan. By the power vested in me, feel the fall.
Will you accept the name of the Seeker?
Dick Dick.
I will.
Very well, Anakin. Your name is now Dick Dick.
You know, I'm just really glad that Johan didn't write this.
Well, then you would have weird names like Wabba Jabba. And...
surrender. So name you.
Yes, indeed, the Wabba Wongo has returned with additional flambastic experiences.
Well, we do have a hand.
By the power of
experience waiting
Grayskull!
for us.
Yeah! Awesome! Lightning everywhere! He's kind of lucky that he always strikes twice with that, but okay. No! I have failed you, Fata!
Lord Raw. What is it? What's wrong?
The Seeker has returned. Mr. Dick McDick.
He lives.
Close enough, actually. Very good prediction, Johan.
Oh shit. This was an amazing episode. Are we gonna watch 2? Ooh.
Oh yeah. We've only been going for like.
Previously,
My thought was like it was.
Previously on Dick McDick. A
You
woman.
know,
Oh, come on! I just wanted to have that flashback. Come on.
All right.
It's so funny.
Seeker.
Dick McDick lives.
fucking hell.
It is definitely a good thing that Johan did not write this show, otherwise it would be, and also that Terry Goodkind was only minimally involved in the show.
East, towards the boundary. Here.
How will we get
That's the question. Who would be worse to write the show? Terry Goodkind or
They rebuilt
Johan?
it. So we'll
Terry
cross here,
Goodkind, no
go
question.
back and pick up his trail. There.
Am I so bad with such
There we
dry
go.
jokes?
There we go, Johan.
travel
You got
fast,
you got a
especially at night.
compliment.
So what did you put? What did you put D&D in the mix?
on its way to
Well, if I
Uh,
play D&D, I would probably be the worst DM ever because I have these wacky shenanigans. Like, there's a door in the middle of a room. Alright, I answer those.
He's referring to Dumb and Dumber from Game of Thrones.
I love that way that worked out, though.
I'll fight you, Chase, but I will. I've known you since you were crawling in all fours. Whose side do you think I'm on? I want to help you.
What?
But first, you need to tell me what in the name of the spirits is going on.
So
Well, I kind of stabbed my father,
I've been so
and
grateful to you all these years.
then this witch turned up, and
I believe
you
you
know.
have done more for me than anyone, and
Ah.
I rewarded you accordingly.
Been very generous.
That sounds like evil Obi-Wan.
Now I
Yep.
find that you have failed me.
Oh, my lord, I did
Yeah.
exactly as you commanded.
Is it
My
just
men
because
and
it's
I killed every
execute?
firstborn son and Frenchman.
execute.
Except the one that battered.
Execute.
What did you say, Becca?
I
Sorry.
said, is it just
Let
because
him
it's British?
slip
Are you a
through your
racist?
fingers.
Is it possible my lord is mistaken?
Well, we're accent racist,
23
probably.
years
Yeah.
I have
Yeah, well,
slept in
I figured
peace,
that.
certain that I
And kind of the
averted
thing is,
prophecy.
Craig
Then, tonight,
Parker
came to
is
me in a terrible
from New
dream.
Zealand, I think. I don't think he's British.
I saw him take the sword.
Well, I was referring to
There's no
the,
mistake.
the accents that
The
he was
seeker
doing.
has
but
been
yeah.
named.
Yeah, true.
Then let me assemble
Okay,
my men.
so he's a New Zealander
I'll find
affecting
him
a
and
British
complete the
accent,
task.
an English
How
accent.
would you do that?
Okay.
Well,
Seeker is 1,000
Kiwis and
leagues from
Aussies
the
are,
other
you know,
side of the
usually
boundary.
pretty decent accents, so.
Your weary old bones carry
Unlike myself. to
Yes,
my
unlike
eternal
you.
shame.
I cannot tell a lie. I do find the American accents a little bit
I appreciate
jarring
the sense,
somehow.
old friend.
What? You're calling me a
It's time to
fucking
let younger
Texas
men
man?
take
Whoa, what
What is happening?
You want to have American accents? Well,
me
you're
your
going to
hand.
be talking like that one.
That is, I don't think that's an American accent, but okay.
Yeah, kinda. Americans can't attack.
Oh, look at that! He just got snapped! And the evil bitch is like, oh, thank you, my lord.
Well, edgy.
It actually has a practical purpose.
You gotta
Well,
track that down.
practical
That's
edginess
secret.
is still
Bring me
edginess.
my journey book.
True.
Not my kind of book. Ah, lol.
Oh, it really is edgy. He's
Orders
writing
from
blood.
Lord
Good
Ra.
God.
Assemble our most powerful sorcerers. Deploy them with artillery.
Yeah, the only
batteries
way
at
that these
intervals
books
along
is
the border.
if they're written in blood.
They will use their magic to
God.
penetrate the boundary. Once through, our soldiers are to find the Seeker. Kill him.
So you are supposed to kill this Doc and Rao.
They say it's my destiny.
But to fulfill that destiny, he needs the Book of Counted Shadows.
The secrets of power are written in its pages. If Doc and Rao learns them, then we won't be able to defeat him.
Wait, he can
That's why
also
we
learn
have to
them?
Find Thane before he gets the book
What
to
a
Ra.
dick. I will call him
Probably.
Jerry.
I know. It sounds crazy.
So he's accepted his destiny now, I gather.
I always knew
Yep.
you were meant for more than just clearing
Not
trails.
much else to do.
You believe us.
Yeah.
It helps find Thane.
Well, how can I say no to
I'm not busy right
What do
now.
you
I may as
call
well have a destiny.
the Seeker?
An inexperienced, untrained seeker. We need to go now.
You need to rest. Food, fresh horses. It's a day's ride to the boundary. Plenty of time to catch up. We'll leave again first light.
No, that's 3 hours away. Kalen's right. We have to go now.
Listen to your friend, Richard. Your trouble started when you rushed in to help Kalen without thinking. Listen, number one, Seeker. Sometimes to gain ground, you need to slow down.
I
Pretty
expected
wise.
you to
That doesn't make
rise at
sense.
sunset to the summer
Never
moon.
expect sense from a wizard.
Our army will
Especially a
arrive.
hungry one.
Lunch the whole.
Not good on an empty stomach. Well, you're in luck. My wife makes the best spice soup in Heartland.
No chickens, I hope. He's a vegetarian.
I'm so glad you like it.
What do you think? It's a
Oh,
little
let's
loose
see
around
if
the
these
shoulders,
go
but I fixed it.
Let's see if this
Give my Gil a needle and thread big enough and she can mend the world.
I knew it. She was a banda.
more attractive females. Fair enough.
Wants to know if you two are
Yeah,
married.
this had the gaze of both genders in
No,
mind
we're
when
just,
making it.
Traveling
But it's like,
together.
fair play.
Children.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Gay men and women, gay men and straight women need
You have a lovely
stuff to
family.
look at.
Thank you so much for your
Thank
hospitality.
you.
Again,
Yes.
just like straight men and lesbians
Would you
need
excuse
them.
me?
I don't know. I feel oppressed now.
Like,
Last I checked, I don't know whether or not. Well, I actually don't know. Well, why?
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused too, to be fair.
Look, just go with it.
Sure.
Help! Help! I'm being impressed.
Stay lucky, Samson.
you're oppressing yourself.
My parents are both
Oh, I have to run. Sorry.
blessed.
Okay.
I'll be back though.
Just me now.
You gotta go fast, I see.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yep, delivery came.
It's
Say
not
hi
easy
to
losing the people
delivery.
you love.
Beep boop. Hello? Yes.
That's the magic you used to find Zed.
And get through the boundary.
What is it?
Oh, nothing.
Wed. Who? Char is a night wisp. She got me through the boundary and led me to Zed.
Wait, that's a wisp? It's inside of a bottle?
Her people live in the forests of the Midlands.
I guess so.
She's talking to you.
What's she
Oh my
saying?
god, she can hear people. Awesome.
She's thanking you.
She's crazy.
For what? Let Fane get away with the book.
Mm. That's so true.
But you also accepted the name Seeker. and took up the sword.
Yes, you accepted the name Dickbag, McDick.
Fuck's sake.
Shar says for the first time she can remember.
I like your humor, Johan, but you might need to change it up a little bit.
All right, I'll get it.
Try not to let her down.
So this wisp knows that this guy is named Charlie, and every single time, I think I will go for Charlie. It's less offending, more fun.
Fire!
Go get a bolt! Blam! Oh my god, it's all smoky.
There were strange lights in the sky, and then the beast came through and killed them all.
It was horrible. Not the sheep!
Please, everyone, stay calm.
Not my sheep!
You tell us to stay calm. What if it's my son next time and not an animal?
That's an acceptable loss.
Yep, indeed. Hello there, General Kenobi.
And a few dead cattle.
So, funny thing, there's actually because this is a New Zealand production, there's actually a lot of Power Rangers alumni in the show.
Those flashes in the sky.
Like,
creatures eating
who here has
livestock.
seen Jungle Fury?
They all indicate one thing. The man I serve, Lord Duck and Roll. is
So
trying
the
to bring
guy
down
in the Michael, the guy in the green and black, is
How
the
will he do
surfer
that?
dude
He has legions at his
pizza place
Powerful
owning
magic
mentor
disposal.
from
The treaty
Power
stood
Rangers
for
Jungle
hundreds
Fury.
of years. Why?
Because
He's actually got some good range. Like in Power Rangers, he plays a
the
surfer
witch stole
dude.
it from Lord Rao, and he will stop at nothing to get it back. When he comes through the boundary, he will deal harshly with anyone who has come between him and what is rightfully his.
I've done nothing to offend this man. Why are you telling me this?
Well, because he was offended after all, so you know.
Lord Rao is a great leader.
Yeah.
He will richly reward any ruler wise enough to ally himself with the House of Rao.
With a stab in the back, of course.
What are you asking me to do?
I cannot wait for Lord Rao to bring down the boundary. I need to get through now.
I have no way to help you do that.
The people that are pursuing me would kill me to get this book. Powerful adversaries.
My brother.
He ceased to be your brother the moment the witch put him under her spell. The same witch.
You must cancel
was
Richard
responsible for
Cypher.
your
It's the only way.
Did you just say cancel Richard Cypher?
Yeah.
And I need my pursuers stopped.
I'm
Why can't I
assuming
stop
Cypher.
looking? Why can't I stop?
The world is changing, Counselor.
Wait, what?
Yes,
One way
the
or
world
another.
is changing.
What was that,
We have
Becca?
the Westlands
I was
to
just saying,
dominion,
I can't stop looking at this
as
man's
he has
ears.
the provinces of the Midlands.
They're really weird.
And the heart beyond.
I assume
Well-
Cypher is not spelled C-Y-P-H-E-R.
It actually
So will you
is.
be on the side of British,
What? Shut up.
or will you be against it?
Sorry about that.
No worries.
The phone really didn't like the name.
But it's not weird like Zedekis Zool Zorander.
Look at the nice little titties.
Jesus Christ!
No comment.
See the way
Well,
you're
they were
looking at
hanging there. Come on, you can see
Oh
that.
it. Because I'm old, I don't remember what it's like to get my britches
Yes,
in a-
indeed.
or
He's old and he even remembers them.
Not in a bunch.
Come on.
Britches, lurching loins, hot haunches. Call it what you want. It can never be. Not with her.
Oh man. Lurching loins, bunch
Why
britches
tell you
and bunch
this?
lunch
'Cause you need to
leeches,
concentrate on
orange.
finding Fane. Keep your eyes on the trail up ahead.
Yes, keep
Not
your
on her
eyes on them.
Barrier.
It's very important.
That's
Remember
what it
to
was.
seek. Clear your mind of what was and will be. See only the task
Indeed.
that is.
It helps
right.
meditating, man. I'm sorry, I had to pull this one. And now we have some casual Lord of the Rings movie soundtrack in the background of all this lovely wood. And we are back at an action scene.
Surrender your weapons and come with us. Or we kill the witch.
You're gonna kill the witch with pitchforks, mallets, a farming site, a stick.
Are you
What are you
insane?
doing, Michael?
Protecting the people of this town from magic. Get the witch!
She's not a witch.
Until she came, this was a peaceful place to live. Now she's turned my brother against me. My father has been murdered. She's brought death to our homes.
People, please put down your weapons and listen. Patrick, you've known me my whole life. I helped your son get your cow home just yesterday.
That hurt is gone because of her!
Well, he has a good point there.
She made me lose my cows.
Time for a rodeo. Let's go, people.
Oh God. Fuck.
Wisp! No!
Holy crap.
Well, rip the wisp.
Are you okay? Has everyone heart lost their minds?
People are afraid. They're looking for someone to blame.
Wizard's first rule. People will believe a lie because they want it to be true. Or because they're afraid it might be true.
Yeah, I actually find the way that it's phrased in the book kind of interesting. Basically, like he kind of adds the suffix "people are stupid; they'll believe anything."
Oh, like modern day. I see.
I'll catch up when I can.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, what did you expect from pheasants?
What is it?
By the way, look at it. She died.
Drawing that arrow drained her of her light. We have to help her.
It's too late. She's dying.
Aren't you supposed to say I do believe in fairies?
No. Fairies are just, merely stones, as you can see, so they don't matter.
The spirits light your way through the land of the shadow to the halls of eternal peace.
Okay, you're literally gonna send off a rock.
Technically, it's not really a rock. It's more like the rock is the thing housing the tiny creature.
Oh, are we in Geo territory?
God saving me
Yeah.
from that arrow.
Cool.
Geo, it's a rock.
She was your way home.
A
Yep.
rock.
It
So
will
sorry.
navigate by
She
Geo.
sacrificed herself to
rock.
protect the seeker.
We would both do the same.
Shar didn't even know me. And neither do you.
But we know how important your mission is.
Really?
And I will try and make sure Shar didn't die for nothing.
That starts with finding Fane.
He knows he can't get through the boundary without magic either, but he didn't try to take Shar from us.
What does that tell you, Seeker?
Must have another way to get across.
Well, literally, his plan was to abuse you to get across, so you didn't get actually a really good idea.
Tell me what you're doing at my house, gentlemen, and I may let you live.
You want it inside.
Emma!
Well, I see the man is playing doubles.
Let her
Just let her get killed and then use the rest to fight him. Come on.
Or I will cut her throat.
It's just a hostage. It's just a house swarming, keeping people thing.
Johan,
No way.
anyone ever told you you're a psychopath?
You can't kill the hot ladies.
Well,
That's
you
a
know,
current battle
she had her use, so.
Standard issue
No.
as of last year.
So
Which means
there's
it did
the
not
payoff.
cover the Westlands before the boundary went up.
So that's the payoff.
Which payoff? I'm sorry.
So
I told
he
you I
mentioned
bought it
what
from
he
a
remarked
trader.
on the weapon
I have
last
no idea where
episode.
she got
Now
it.
he's paying off
You think
now
I'd
for
lie to
what
you when you
that
got my
means.
daughter?
Says basically that the
Oh,
weapon
that's your
actually.
daughter. I
Yeah.
see. Now, that's
tell
why
you
he's
where to
running.
find
I
the
thought it
traitor.
was like a
And
housemaid
what if you
thing.
send me into the clutches
No.
I
of
didn't
a
know
witch
that was the daughter.
instead?
I don't
Let
pay
Laura go.
attention that clearly.
And I will take you there myself.
I think I'll take Laura here.
No, you don't have to do this. I said I will tell you where the traitor is.
Yes. And if your information
And
is
I will
correct,
take Laurie
I
anyway.
will send her back to
Because
you.
I'm a dick. I'm evil.
So kind of that's the thing about like the hook thing, the side thing
woman
that
you're
he
looking for is
has.
called the Bone Lady.
As is he figured out, oh, so this guy found a way across.
So he's going to do it 4 to evils.
Oh, even the evil soundtrack is running. Oh, I love it.
I like when things are nice and clear.
Yeah.
Thane's horse?
Deer tracks.
Like he actually has a defined skill
The boundary
that he
goes
uses,
north and
whereas
south as
I don't
far as anyone's
remember,
ever
like
traveled.
him
Who
having
knows
a
where he tried to
tracking thing
cross?
in the book.
Well, he's the seeker.
Yeah.
Just like last
Actually,
night.
like it's not even like his seeker powers. It's
What do you
like
think
just
it
his
is?
natural. He's
Roll.
been that's
Looking for a way
his
to get through the
profession.
boundary, maybe even bring it down.
That she was a
Good
guide.
news.
Good news.
And a patient Rahl is just what we need. It means Thane hasn't gotten across with the book yet. There's still time to stop him.
The boundary's been up for centuries. How could Rahl just bring it down?
I don't know exactly. But he has
Simple.
more than just his
Magic.
own magic. He
Duh.
has sorcerers and wizards that are loyal to him.
Oh my god, there are
Not
even
all on the side
sorcerers?
And more than magic, he has thousands of soldiers under his command.
And I'm supposed to kill him? Alone?
What do we look like, boy? Grilled sardines? Besides, you have the sword.
Fair enough.
Well,
Against an
technically you are.
Not just any sword.
Kind
I do
of.
love.
It's the
I
strength of
love
all the
I love
ancient
Bruce
seekers who
Spence as
wielded it
Ed.
before you.
He's so
Will
great.
rise up and follow
He's
you when
really
they know the
funny.
seeker has returned.
He has good humor indeed.
Number 3.
Yeah,
He may battle
good
alone.
delivery.
He fights for the strength of many.
2 against 1. The odds aren't fair.
We're not gonna fight you, Branston. Taking you to see the first counselor.
So what is he paying you to betray a fellow Westlander?
We're just following orders.
Those orders included letting a killer abduct my daughter? Those odds I was talking about, they weren't fair to you!
I love that cliche.
Are you only gonna beat him to death with your hands? Yeah, you're gonna.
What the?
This guy is cool.
That's something else.
Badass.
Yeah,
What's that chef's
he is
name?
pretty cool.
What's that chef's name?
His character name is Chase.
Chase, okay.
Yeah.
Richard!
Wow, those shots were so good CGI. We're not even believably hitting the ball.
Yeah,
Did you hear
this.
that?
Yeah, this is. Yeah, so.
Listen to them, boy.
Who are they?
Shadow people.
It's the souls of the dead. It
Ah,
said they can travel
Shadow
into the
Man.
boundary from the underworld.
With the necromancer.
So for reference, one episode of Legend of the Seeker cost 1.5 million per episode.
I miss you.
And you
So this
have
is really
a lot of money.
cheap
Alright.
Mom?
as compared to
They're not real, son. It's a trick. They'll drag you into the underworld.
Richard,
Game
don't!
of Thrones, which was 5 million per episode.
Don't do it.
Do it! Touch it! Touch it! Yes!
Oh god! No!
What? Not already. We're going to lose the mentor already?
Did he got old?
How is he?
His breathing's getting weaker.
We have to take him to a healer.
We have to find Fane and get the book.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna catch up dragging Zed behind us.
Then we won't.
What, you're gonna leave that old man
leave
behind,
him
that
here?
old fool?
You heard what
Come
he
on.
said. He's willing to die for you.
And how many more people are gonna die because of me?
I don't know.
Well, I see. Let's see. The
Many.
man That is a mercenary.
Save many more.
Probably her as well.
From Raul.
No, not her.
Yes, at the end. At
No.
the end dramatic effect, you know? You wanna
No.
have that sweet edge.
I wanted so badly to go with her.
Stop killing ladies. It's
I
rude.
didn't.
What stopped you?
I knew I had
Well,
to
nobody
find
expects it.
you. Darkenral has the power to speak to the dead. Maybe he was using the spirits to trap us. To stop us from doing what we have to. We can't let him.
Wait, he has that ability? Alright. That's actually quite interesting.
I'll find Thane and the book, and I'll come back for you.
You
So
can't
even
go
if
alone. It's
even
too
if he would
dangerous.
kill like a high officer, and he would come be like, "Hey officer, what happened here?" And it's like he explains
Oh,
everything.
good.
Thane is my daughter. He's taking her to the Bone Lady in South Haven. We have to go now.
You go with him. I'll follow Zed.
What you?
Good timing.
All right, fine. I guess he's gonna get boned.
Where are you hiding the Night Wisp?
Who's gonna go?
Eddie don't have no Night Wisp.
Don't lie to me. I've seen the scythe you traded with Brandstone, the Councilor's guard.
Eddie don't know this man.
Let me introduce you to his daughter. I want you to feel that nice, warm skin.
Well, you know, he's actually quite blind.
It's gonna be cold and dead if you don't give me what I want.
Please,
Well.
Miss Baby. Do what he says.
How diplomatic of you, Mr. Fane.
Very creepo too.
Yeah, very, very creepy. Yeah.
Just a rock.
A rock.
Not a rock. It be a night stone. It holds
Yeah.
powerful magic. You take it up the South Trail to the boundary. It gets you through. Now you leave the girl with Addie and go.
He kind of lied about that.
The
Yeah.
girl is coming with me.
Ah, well,
Oh.
you know, you just in time.
Here comes the cavalry. These characters do.
Let me
These
guess.
characters do. These characters do have good timing.
Let me
Yeah.
guess. He's just gonna be executing her on the spot.
Not quite. He's gonna do something else.
Oh, ew.
Oh, he's gonna make her scream so that it attracts the mosquitoes.
No, it just cuts her. Because
Ew.
the blood flies are attracted to the guard uses the blood flies to smell things.
And then she's gonna get executed by the big giant flying beast. Oh, that's nice. That's a lovely way. Run, bitch! Run! Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, holy shit! Wow. What?
Yep, things
That
got
was
serious
a clear
fast.
cut. That was a serious edge, man. Holy shit. Got
That was
straight-
a very impressive decapitation.
Yes. Indeed.
He's like, oh shit, that's blood.
I mean, that is the correct reaction to doing that.
What?
I say I just saw my friend Richard Cypher slay a dragon.
I don't know why,
That's a
but
dragon?
That's like a fucking gargoyle or something.
Yeah, that's a mystical
Slayer
vampire.
dragons, like, you know, sounds cool. So, yeah.
I know what I'm gonna call it. A vampire.
a garpile.
Laura.
Yeah, something like that maybe.
Spirit, you all right?
Yasuki here saved her life.
Thank you, my spirits, you were right.
How is he?
Well, he's
the
almost
same.
dead. Or just asleep. Oh.
He's gonna die.
I mean, it's
His
gonna be
skin
like
burning hot. Must be shadow poison at work.
Can you help him?
shadow poison.
Addie has her ways. She'll do what she can.
We'll leave him with you, and we'll come back after we get the book.
We should go from here. Then before he gets back to the boundary.
And with Addie's Nightstone, he'll be able to walk through it.
We should hurry.
No, Chase, you've done enough. Laura home, and you make sure the rest of your family is safe.
You need help, Richard.
That's what I have Kaylin for. And like she said when we first met.
Well, technically, the old man said
Never
to
spoke.
let him help you, but all right. You know, you're gonna ignore his advice, even though you know.
You can wait, and I'll be there as fast as the horse can take me.
Could be a long ride, Chase.
There's no ride too long.
There's nothing better than family.
I like this bromance. It's kind of sad that it doesn't really. It's kind of sad that like it doesn't really.
Let's find Thane.
Like continue after this couple episodes. Like it doesn't come back for a while.
Oh, did I kind of forget about it?
No, I think they just didn't. Maybe like the actor wasn't able to come back for some reason.
Yeah.
Epic music playing in the background, and a man is like, "I'm gonna show Rock. Rock is gonna be going blue. It's a blue rock. Only $5 each on eBay."
Hey, that was great.
Can you get them at Walmart?
Yeah, of course, man. You know, it's just magic. You know, everybody has magic, so fuck that. Millions of wizards, millions of sorcerers, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna open this gate," and then big giant.
To the south.
It's so
Realize
common.
for the name for the lights. Yes, sir.
Aim for the light.
Give me the book.
Nah.
Kill them.
What?
I said.
Why don't you just
give me the book?
Haven't you
go
learned
outside?
your
Just
lesson
walk
yet?
outside. There's a big giant army.
As a matter of fact, I have.
Oh, leap.
Oh, slow-mo.
Oh my god. What the hell was that?
I like the lighting too. What, is she fighting as well?
Yeah. She's heroic, man. Everybody can do it. Yeah.
Finally, spear use. Spear use in a fantasy thing. How droll.
The slow-mo is like, wow.
Yeah, this feels like a Zack Snyder drawing in some ways.
Why are you not stabbing me?
Don't kill her. You can't. Really can't. The attractive girl can't die yet.
The slow-mo hair whip was amazing.
Alright, the use
It
of that
is
stupid...
like, yeah, the slow-mo is extremely excessive.
Also the blur, to make it more action-packed.
I do like the lighting.
Yeah, the lighting is very interesting. The fact that it's green really kind of helps with the atmosphere, I think.
Yeah.
How did that sword cut you through your bloody damn armor?
Ooh.
Well, it's
That
a
was
magic
the-
sword. Well, it's
Yeah.
a magic sword.
He just grabbed the sword by... I was your father all along. No, I must go to the dark side. Look at my eyes, they're turning red. And he's like, oh shit, I created a dark sword now.
Bye bye,
It's over,
bad guy.
Anakin. I have the high ground.
Oh, you got the swag.
You did it.
Yes,
Take
you
the
did.
rock.
You claimed the loot.
It's free.
You are the seeker.
Yes, Charlie, absolutely. And so Charlie forgot about the magic rock in the background that he could use to travel through the gate, but no, he did not.
Don't forget the.
Oh! That's an explosive barrel right now. And that's some Michael Bay explosions indeed. More
Did you just
Michael
say
Bay
Michael
explosions.
Bay? That's blasphemy.
Not quite. They don't look like fireworks. The explosions don't. Well, at least the fireworks don't look like explosions.
Wow.
Hoorah! Everybody's walking very slowly.
Yep, we're back to slow-mo land. Oh,
It's kind of funny when you kind of notice the commercial breaks points. They've deliberately constructed it to.
We have the high ground, Anakin. It's
oh
over.
yeah. Oh yeah, like I remember in Star Trek: The Next Generation, you always knew when you were going to have a commercial break.
Shut up.
We can't let them get the book.
Stay back!
I have the high ground.
Give me the book, and I'll give you a merciful death.
That's not a good deal.
Contains
No,
These
absolutely.
two.
And if Darkenroll gets it, he will use it to control every corner of the world.
Oh my god, the blurs happen again.
What are you doing?
Wait, you gotta burn a book?
Destroying it.
Get the book!
Magic explosion.
Well, that's one way of doing. That's one way of putting it, keeping it out of the bad
Clear
guy's
your mind
hand.
of what was and will be. See only the task that is.
I'm not sure what, like,
Though the Seeker may battle
I think that,
alone,
like, part of
he
this would
fights
be,
with the
like,
strength
if
of
this
many.
were, like, a little bit later in the series, this might have a little bit more impact, but some of the thing is, this show kind of has something of an episodic format, as opposed to, they do have serialized bits of it, but a lot of it is very episodic.
Oh yeah,
okay.
definitely. Especially how
Bad
you
guy
see
of the
combat.
week
It's like,
type thing.
oh my god, so many
Yeah.
slow-mo action moves. Oh.
It did seem kind of early on to be destroying the book. They made a whole big thing about the book, and then suddenly.
Well, at
Go
least
right by
it's
book.
not the main character dying, so you know he probably remembered everything. So, and he's like, oh
Easy,
shit, you
man.
destroyed the book.
Who are you?
Your friends left me to heal you.
Where are they?
The boundary.
I have to
Wait,
go.
she's no longer blind.
Yeah, this is one of those things where they actually don't kill the mentor early on.
Oh wow, that subverted our expectations certainly.
Sneaky, very sneaky.
Don't kill the girl.
Of course, they need to kill the girl.
No, die.
That's the bad guy's idea. Oh,
You
well,
got against girls, Johan.
I have nothing against girls. I'm just evil.
It was She-Ra. I think it was She-Ra that destroyed him.
Oh,
Yep.
shame.
Look at that. Now she can be the hero by using him. Mind control.
I like how she sort of like collapses.
I love how those guys just literally walk straight into his blade. Like, yeah.
What did you say, Becca? I couldn't quite hear you.
I love how she has to sort of collapse in order to use her power. I guess it's like a thing that makes her vulnerable, I suppose. But it's like it's just quite strange to look at that she just sort of falls on the floor.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like like it's the exhaustion thing. Like she just gets super exhausted after she uses it.
Or if it's like so much focus that it sort of takes away the ability to stand.
They really do like the slow-mo, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's where I say the slow-mo is kind of hilarious at points.
Yeah, it's like.
I love it. It's that bad that it is good.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Oh.
Amazing.
That face.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
This is kind of gloriously funny at points.
Dun 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 dun.
Action hero pose.
But again, slow-mo.
Congratulations, you have been saved. And he's like, yeah, man, I did it. And she's like, oh my god, you did it. We did it. In our volcano, in our burning forest of doom, you know.
Kiss. No kiss.
No kisses.
Did I mention she's kind of hot?
I think we've all remarked on the fact that Bridget Regan is a very beautiful lady, and she still looks great.
Oh, I thought that those were buddies. My mistake. They're just ash. He's like,
Looks
what
like
if
I missed the excitement.
You're alive.
Takes more than a little shadow poison
Yeah,
to
Bruce
kill me,
Spence
boy.
is a really tall guy in real life.
He is very
I had
big.
to. It was the only
He's
way I could see to keep her from the
he's
guards.
6'6".
How will he fulfill the prophecy?
Yeah, he's
now?
6'6". He's huge. He's a
Sounds
very
to
tall
me like
man.
he's already started.
I don't understand.
Yeah, he's like
Correct
mountain
me
that
if I'm
rides
wrong, but doesn't the
tall.
prophecy say the Seeker will use the book in his quest to defeat Dark and Ral? He did
Well,
use
if
the
you
book.
burned the book, then you used it,
Not
right?
in the way we expected.
I guess.
Yeah.
More importantly, he kept the book from getting into Ral's hands. Being the Seeker means making difficult choices. And Richard made the first of many today.
But what about all the secrets the book was said to contain? How will he defeat Rawl without knowing them?
Well, it appears the Seeker's quest isn't going to come with an instruction manual.
Sometimes the language in here is so modern, it's just slightly jarring, but it's also kind of funny.
The boundary is open.
I would definitely agree
go
that
either way.
Zed's dialogue is very, very, very modern.
But it's great.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
It is very funny.
The first thing is, when you said the instruction manual, the first thing I thought was Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the true Seeker.
Let's see what it says in the Hero's Handbook.
My lord, one of our sorcerers from the Boundary has sent news from Caldrith. He was the only survivor of his artillery battery.
Wait, there was a guy who survived? Ah, they did an
The
awful
only
job.
survivor.
Yes, my lord. They succeeded in penetrating the Boundary, but the Seeker killed them all.
The book?
Destroyed, my lord.
Huh.
How wooed.
Well then. Seeing the Seeker and I are on an even footing.
This is a tragic moment in the story.
The Seeker travels only with the Wizard and the Confessor. You have tens of thousands of subjects and soldiers who will obey your every command.
Yep.
Then let it be known throughout the 3 territories that whoever brings me the Seeker will be rewarded beyond imagining.
Oh, he's not gonna kill that guy?
Ooh, pretty.
So where are we going
to
exactly?
everybody.
Find Raoul, of course.
Won't be easy. He moves from palace to palace, temple to temple. His spies are everywhere. And it's said he has magic to cloak his movements and disguise his appearances.
So how will we find him?
One step at a time, my boy, one step at a time. Because where we don't find Raoul, we'll find his emissaries. And innocent people who need protection from his dark magic. Mark my words, you'll get plenty of use out of that sword.
I'll be ready.
I have no doubt.
Nice lighting.
Yeah, it's pretty seen that.
Yep. Well, that's the end of the 2-part pilot. Shall we continue with one more episode and then call it a day?
It's already 2 hours.
Has it been? Didn't seem that long. I'm down to watch more.
Sweet. Sweet.
How long is it? 20 minutes, right?
40 actually.
Previously on Legend of the Seeker.
He is the
Then I need
first
to
true
go,
seeker in the
otherwise,
last 1,000
Mom's
years.
gonna be
He has a
over.
destiny.
Who are you?
Be rewarded beyond imagining.
Yes. $10 million.
More like $1 billion.
Dun dun dun.
Any sign of him?
Only a burned out
Nope.
campfire.
Did you follow the tracks leading away from it?
No, they were too well covered.
So you found nothing then?
Indeed, boss.
Caught him some underbrush. So much for the bounty.
That's some sniffing item.
So this is kind of indicative of, like, this is kind of an example of what a filler episode of Legend of the Seeker looks like. Though though the main guy, at least like the guy who facilitates the plot in this, does
You think you can steal food from Lord Rahl's army?
I didn't steal anything. Liar!
does come
My
back.
men found the food in your barn.
Oh, okay.
We were starving.
Then where's the rest of your band of thieves?
I'm the only one, there's no one else.
That's rather excessive, what?
Well, you know, stealing is not very nice.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
Only 10,000 golden coins for that guy? Yeah.
How can I help you today, sir?
I need a map.
A map.
Yes, he's Dora the Explorer.
So-
Can you not see?
So that's
How about a
actually
map
Sam
to the
Raimi,
ruins of
Amy's
Columbia?
brother.
How about the Twin Barrier Peaks?
The guy who directed the original Spider-Man
Falls of
movies
the
and the
White
Evil
Plume.
Doom movies.
I need a map to track someone.
So this guy is Dora the Explorer, as you can see. Long
Map to
hair,
track someone.
long black hair. You know, needs a
Not
map.
sure a map like that actually exists.
Indeed.
Of course, if it
A
did,
talking map.
it'd be very costly.
True.
I assume the books come with a map.
I'd need something that belonged to the person you wanted to track.
See? I told you it's the map from Dora the Explorer. Oh my god. He also knows where to find that guy.
What is going on?
Yeah, the magic in this show is very, very soft. It's actually softer than the original magic system, which had vaguely defined rules, but this kind of throws a lot of different kinds of magic at you.
Alchemy, magic,
Yeah.
wizard
Yeah,
magic, and sorcery.
We have seen a fair bit of magic. I mean, more than we saw in the first few episodes
Say
of
that
Lord of the
pen
Rings.
belonged
Not
to
Lord
again.
of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Ah, that's literally a scene. That is not a normal port. This is.
He's getting away.
Whose fault is that?
Stay away from my signal and flush him out.
I waited. He didn't.
And they're chasing him back. Oh my gosh! He just
Did I get
Did
Yes.
he just burn that rabbit?
Yes, he did. He just incinerated the bunny. He just incinerated a bunny
Wizard of the
rabbit.
First Order. Really?
Oh,
How
is
the
this
hell?
like a demon rabbit?
Getting away.
Yeah,
You
you
torched the
just-
only game we've seen in 2 days.
Food used to be plentiful in these parts, but the Taharans have been overhunting to feed their armies.
Too bad that elk got away from us yesterday.
Don't remind me, Zed. I lost my father's pendant chasing after.
Sorry, Richard. I know it meant a lot to you.
Wait, Kayla, no!
That's a booby. Booty. Triple noodly. Booby trap.
Hold still. I'll bend the ropes.
End up like that rabbit?
Of course.
We'll be fine.
Zed, do it now!
Did he just burn his own hand?
The sword!
Wow. Slow-mo. Slow-mo stabbing your cat. In the wrong part, where there is no heart. But alright. I can do this.
Like the sparkles in an explosion.
Nice and shiny.
Did he just incinerate that guy by...
Yeah, I think he did.
What?
What the?
It's the Dora the Explorer map, isn't it? Again.
I almost had him.
Well, at least you got his money. You'll be paying for dinner.
Oh.
He'll be paying for dinner.
What's that?
That's the map.
It's moving.
Oh.
That's Dora the Explorer map.
It appears to have stopped.
What's that light?
I think it's you.
Yeah.
A map that knows where I am?
Cartogramancy is a rare and powerful magic. Few know of its existence, much less its practice.
Could Dark and Rolf made it?
Rawl had a way of tracking you. He sent the entire Daharan army. You'd be dead already.
That's comforting.
Luckily, the map is in our hands now.
Well, you know, it could be useful. If we got split up, you'd know where to find me.
Like those highwaymen did. Why would they have such a thing? Where would they get it?
They weren't highwaymen. They were bounty hunters.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Look how detailed that bounty is.
Rawl's
Like,
offering
you know,
that kind of money. Bounty hunters won't be
if
the only
I
ones
would
looking
be
for
in the
you.
Middle Ages, you know, I would not have such a bounty. I would be like this doodly drawing, you know, instead.
Yeah, but this is not a very medieval Middle Ages.
No, it's kind of like
we don't want any trouble.
That's where I say it's kind of Hercules and Xena meets Lord of the Rings / A Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah.
Can I just say I really love her hood?
You really what?
I want a dress with a hood like that. It does just looks so practical. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Like her other dress
Are
also
you really
has
the
that.
Seeker?
Her white dress also has that. And then eventually she gets a black dress. I think in season 2.
Yes.
Where
The
she's
little
gonna
design
have the
stuff
assassin
like
dress.
around the belt area is really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
My little
So
brother
who's this
Liam
new
and I
lady
were
that they
attacked by a
rescued?
Shadran. It took him.
Shadran?
One of the most feared creatures in the Midlands. Few who have seen it have lived to describe it.
It happened so fast. All I saw were claws and teeth. I thought the Shadran
That
was
sounds
a
like a
myth.
dragon to me.
Did a myth do this to me?
Ow.
I shouldn't
that's not
fight
a
it off.
dragon.
I wasn't strong enough.
That's
That-
more
None
like
of
a
those
hawk.
cowards in the tavern would help me.
The
That
Shadran hunt during the day. They keep their
That
prey
is a
alive
griffin.
until nightfall.
that part
Then
makes
they
no
feed.
sense come season 2.
Then there's still time.
Please, you have to help him. He's just a boy.
Where did this thing attack you?
Just a boy.
I can take you there. Hey, what about the people that are trying to collect the bounty on your head?
You mean the ones trying to capture me when she stepped in? We can take care of ourselves. Lily's brother can't.
Ah, yes, the scene.
Oh, hey, you got my message. What makes you think I'd be so interested in one of your maps?
Because this one will lead you to the Seeker. You can be the one to claim the bounty.
Oh, he made copies of it.
It'll cost you.
What
Great, I
force
can buy a
fire?
new pill.
Oh great, I can buy a new quill.
There you go. Careful, that's one of a kind.
It's
Liar.
not. It's not. I have a feeling it's not.
This is where it attacked us. Liam had skinned his knee. He was crying when I just came and took him.
The Shadran are nearly blind. They hunt by sound. Must have been drawn by your brother's cries.
Let's see if we can pick up its trail and follow it back to the nest.
From the stories I've heard,
Wait, if they're blind, how can they
the
get
nest in
hunt in the
caves.
day?
There are some caves up ahead. We don't have much time before sundown.
You're right. We better hurry.
Maybe they just realized that their prey are out during the day or something.
Yeah.
Or if they're like vampires, maybe they're like, hey, I'm burning. I think I'm gonna go inside. Probably a hint that it's daytime.
Wheel. I could use some help getting it back on.
I'm sorry, but we have to come before he's in danger. We'll come back if we can.
Oh my god, happy metal. Let's go.
Richard!
It's over.
I do like the gunslinger pose. Pose for the
wow.
crossbow.
Fucking hell.
Did he just miss? Did he just miss them?
Yeah, you did.
Point blank.
No, you're not. Your eyes do not deceive you. She dodged a crossbow bolt.
Oh, impressive.
What did they do with the soundtrack?
So what are the actors?
The slow-mo.
Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum.
It's dual-wielding crossbows!
Oh my
Let's
god.
go. Crossbow master incoming, boys.
Oh no, I'm getting
oh my god.
triggered.
Holy shit. Oh
Okay.
my god. And her like just cool girl pose. Oh my god.
I'm getting triggered because I'm remembering Euron's scorpions, and then I like the way the guy like flips his sword, casually flips his sword.
That was intense.
Where did
Wow.
you get this?
You'd better answer the confessor.
Sebastian, the map maker in South Caston.
If he's selling these maps,
That
it's only a
reaction
matter of
also
time
makes
before we're
more sense
ambushed by
later
Harv's
on.
customers.
You can't risk helping me. You need to keep moving. The Seeker is too important.
No, we're going to find your brother.
You go after Lily's brother, and I'll find this map maker.
I thought this is not baby
will take me to the Seeker.
Yes.
So, cool thing. That
That's a
guy's actually a
one-of-a-kind
Power
item.
Rangers actor
And as my
alumni.
best customer, wanted to give her a chance.
I don't know why that's funny.
Yeah.
Whenever
he plays...
it's for an actor in anything, it's a Doctor Who and night,
honey.
and then when it's anything else, it's like
Back so soon?
Yeah,
I need another map.
I can't.
Why not?
I'm out of ink. But if you have something else that belonged to the Seeker, we can make it work.
You had plenty of ink when I left here. You made more maps, didn't you, you weasel? Who'd you sell them to?
I just sold the last one. To the man who just left. His markings on his face. If you leave now, you can catch him.
Richard,
I have a feeling that she is
we're not
the
far from the
monster.
next border.
She's the who?
We move beyond it.
That
Anyone who
she's
has
the
one of these
monster?
won't be able to track you. We could double back to the north and cross the river.
What about Lily's brother? The Shadrings in the other direction.
That's a waffo. But
You have a bigger
you're-
destiny than helping one boy,
she is kind of suspicious.
especially one that might already
She's
be
like,
dead.
follow me. I am totally not evil, or something like that.
It's only a matter of time before someone finds you and turns you in for the bounty. How are we to hunt Dark and Raw if we're being hunted ourselves?
And running
Well,
away is going to help?
Make a duplicate of yourself or something.
By
I don't
sacrificing
know.
Lily's brother.
We've all made sacrifices. I lost my sister trying to find you, and I don't regret that decision. I've sworn to protect you with my life. Even from yourself.
Richard, the
Very-
caves are just up ahead. Is something wrong?
No, we're coming.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Keep on
No,
moving.
nothing.
And you have this
Oh, boy.
Smeagol be like, yes, 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 go to Mana. You know, that's the kind of scene I feel.
That's my sound.
But that girl is too attractive. She can't be evil.
Yeah, but have you seen me? I'm also very charming and evil.
Yeah, but you're not a lady.
yeah, we run by different rules, Johan.
Ah, I see.
We're closed.
Not yet, you're not. I hear you're selling maps to track the Seeker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I get kind of Andy
But,
Serkis vibes from this guy.
Maybe I can interest you
Yeah.
in a map of
Funny
the ruins of
enough, that's
Kalab.
actually the director of Spider-Man, the Spider-Man movies, twin brother.
Oh.
Don't really know where you got that.
Yeah, Ted Raimi.
Old man.
Wait, he has the power to melt or break him?
No, he's just telepathically forcing
You're
him
gonna
to
tell
put
me
a
how
knife
you
to
made
his
this,
throat.
how
So
many
he
you
is a
made, and who you
Jedi.
sold them to.
I knew it.
It's
He was
a
Obi-Wan.
bounty hunter. He had
Makes
a pen and he
sense.
said it belonged to the Seeker. I used it to make the map.
How many did you make?
What? Oh, three. I just sold the last one.
And did you sell any to the Daharans?
Of course not. They don't buy maps. They take them. I loathe the Daharans.
And yet you would help them by aiding those who would capture the Seeker for Dark and Rao.
Where was the Seeker when we were suffering under Lord Ra? Do you know I used to be in the service of kings? Then the Daharans moved in. I gotta provide for my family. To do that, I make maps.
Well, now you're gonna make one
Yeah,
for
no.
me. I need to find the bounty hunter who bought the last map.
Can't do it. Gotta have something that belonged to him, something he valued greatly.
He paid you, didn't he? What could be more valuable to a bounty hunter than his money?
That's actually very clever.
Good point. Fair enough.
That's actually like legit, like clever use of like a specific magic system. Like, that's actually really clever. It's a lot more clever than anything in the books.
Okay. So the books don't have that.
No, this is completely filler. This is completely original content.
Oh, okay.
Good content.
Like there is no thing like
I knew
does
there was
appear,
something
but
off.
he appears one time and never appears
Booger
ever
Man
again.
painted on the wall. That means already that there is a cult here. So it's supposed to be a cult about something, like probably spiders or something like something evil.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this, that she was evil all along. Huh? Who knew? She was evil.
What the?
I knew it. Called it. Alright.
But she was so cute.
Kaylin?
I mean,
I left her back in the cave.
You trapped her with that beast?
never trust a blonde, you know.
Yeah.
Please. Everyone knows the Shadrins and Myth.
Are you sure about that one?
This ought to lead you to the bounty hunter. If you leave now, you can catch him.
I'll be leaving. But if you make any more maps that track the Seeker, I'll be back.
Zed Arnold Schwarzenegger. I love it.
Oh god.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I'll
That
be
is-
back.
That's a crossover that I'm not sure what I feel about.
Terminator Zed or Taken Zed. I have a very specific set of skills. If you make
God.
another map, I will find you and I will kill you.
He would likely burn his shop to the ground.
I will look for you. I will
It looked
find
really
you,
cool, though.
and I will kill you.
Yeah.
He has the power of a fireball, so you know, always use fireball. Best option.
Or he could just make him kill himself.
So many options.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like the pretty explosions better.
Yeah.
What
actually
is so
pretty creepy.
scary that she's afraid of? She got hit by something else.
Well, here's the thing. I think that she's about to see some bones.
Ah, well, that would be bone-tastic. Ah, the funny bone. I see.
The trooper falling on top of the fucking skeleton and screaming.
See, she has a funny
This is
bone.
surprisingly more entertaining than I thought it would be, actually.
Oh yeah, definitely entertaining. It's not what you'd call subtle necessarily.
No, it's very, very in your face.
But there's a definite heart in it. Like, you
Why
know.
is there grumbling on piano?
Oh yeah.
So it looks like the Shadron is real.
Oh, what a surprise! It's almost like everyone knows X is a myth in a fantasy show is something that means that it's definitely not a myth.
You mean it's not a myth? You mean it's real? Mind blown.
You know, it would actually be a fun plot if one day someone went, everyone knows that's a myth in a fantasy show, and in fact, that was the case.
Wait, that looks like a minotaur.
Yeah, it is a Minotaur. That was a pretty pansy. That was a pretty pansy throw, honestly.
Wow, she is climbing fast.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
look, us girls never get taught how to throw things, okay? It's not our fault.
Yeah, stop dissing her. I bet you couldn't do as well.
Maybe.
Tad.
And proud of it.
You're revolting.
I know. You love me anyway, though.
Oh yes, definitely.
Why are you doing this? I was trying to help you.
So there's actually a very amusing story. So my dad was on his mission with a friend of, and his companion was getting blessed out by another sister. He was getting really frustrated and annoyed.
Right now, you're the only thing to
So
stop me.
his response was.
The Taharans don't need to send an
So
army. All it takes
my
is a
dad's
few
companion
cheers and an
eventually
ample
shut her
bosom.
up by saying very simply, shut up. You know you want me.
Oh.
No comment. So what was that blonde lady saying all that time?
Basically
Hand over the map.
that her brother is being held by the Daharans. He's the guy that they held at the beginning.
You walk away.
That they caught at the beginning.
And I won't
Okay.
shoot you.
And like she's very cynical about the whole thing.
Yeah, I got that she didn't believe all that water about him being a secret and blah blah blah.
Oh, that guy was a pushover.
You can keep your half.
Damn. You didn't think the Seeker was gonna stay in one place, did you?
What the?
This is your lucky day. You see him? That's a Seeker. And you get to be the hero who goes back to your captain and tells him that I've got him. If he wants a Seeker, he can meet me at Demon Rock. But tell him, I don't want the bounty. I want something else.
Oh. That's interesting.
Tell me, What's worth more to you than the bounty on the Seeker?
My brother.
So I guess the Shadron didn't take him.
No, worse. He was arrested by the Daharans. They were going to execute him for stealing.
Well, did he do it?
No, I did. He just confessed to protect me.
So you're a thief.
What choice do I have? The only food around here is what you can poach from the Daharans. It's either steal or starve, and I am not going to starve.
But you have this wagon.
I will not let the Daharans kill him.
I also quite like that his problem was that she was a thief, not that she's done worse things than steal.
Yeah.
With everyone trying to collect a bounty,
How can she be that poor if she's got this wagon?
To help a thief.
I have an awful feeling she's gonna have an arrow in her chest soon enough.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's a cool castle.
That is indeed a cool castle.
Thought you might want some food. I know you're hungry. Sorry I hit you before. I just had to put on a good show in front of my men.
That's a lie.
It's okay, take it. No one will know.
Don't do it. It's a bad thing. These guys are bad bats.
Thank you.
They're not good bats. He's just playing good cop, bad cop. Ah, see? See?
Oh my god.
We hang thieves. We don't fatten them up.
Wow,
Yay.
mate.
That is
That
how
was a
you
little
do it,
bit.
mate. That's how you
That
do
was a little bit. That
Off
was a
with
bit
that.
chivalrous. It's good, this-
I do love how they portray these bad guys. They're not, you know, sympathetic bad guys. They're literally just evil bad guys.
All rescue your brother.
They're not
Right.
great characters.
Guarantee do I have you won't take off
Yeah, but they're
the
bad
second-hand
guys. They're not like sympathetic, like, yes, mom,
my word
I
as
will
the
do
Seeker.
this for you.
That would mean something if I believed in the Seeker.
And then they're not stupid. They're just following the orders and being evil. That's lovely. Ah, yes. Look at her run. Gotta run.
Slow-mo run.
Oh, we're back in
These
slow-mo.
horses and the horses.
Slow-mo run through the woods.
Yeah.
We're back in slow-mo land.
The Seeker is mine. Don't be a fool. There's no guarantee he's gonna stay on one half of the map.
What are you suggesting?
We work together. We've already split the map. Let's split the bounty.
2 against 1 is better odds.
You agreed to that a little too quickly. How do I know you're not trying to trick me?
You suggested it a little too quickly. How do I know you're not trying to trick me?
All right. The longer we argue, the more time the Seeker has to escape. We're just gonna have to trust each other.
With friendship and rainbow.
Just his delivery there just makes me laugh. It's just like he's pulling a thorn out of his junk or something.
I know. And then the other guys just glare. It was fab.
Yeah. It's quite fab indeed, darling. Quite fab.
Shut up. Die
Let me guess.
painfully.
Let me guess, she's gonna kill the woman. And he's like, no, don't do it! Yes, she has a boy. Pregnant. Yeah, she's gonna stab her.
He does have a really
She's
weird
gonna stab
run,
her.
I gotta say that.
Why does she run this fast? How can she outrun a wagon?
Because she's awesome, she's an assassin.
Woohoo! I love that. Oh my god.
Fair enough.
Oh, Jesus! Fucking hell. Oh my god.
She was running
Right.
slow-mo.
Oh god.
She was running slow-mo and she still managed to outrun 2 horses in the wagon. Oh no, it's kind of
Oh
faceless.
my god. Fucking kicked her in the face. I love it.
Yeah.
You can... Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it.
You're
Oh,
faster
sorry,
than
but
these
you can kick
horses,
someone in
you
the
can do it,
face.
man.
Respect, lady.
The slower they move, the faster they're going, actually. As soon as they do the slow-mo, you know they're actually moving faster.
Mm.
Oh.
Let's be honest, this actress probably can't run that fast, so, you know, slow-mo makes it look like...
Yeah.
Ah, yes, pixelated movies.
I'm
I love
fine.
them.
How about you?
Just buffering. I'll let it buffer for a second.
Oh, God, I hate buffering.
I must say, this is actually quite enjoyable to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Oh, wait.
Why is it being stupid? I don't get why it's so blurry. It is a very enjoyable show, and I'd actually like to make this kind of a. If you'd like, I'd like to watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
and
let's do it.
Since it's only, since it's short, it's only 2 seasons as opposed to Once Upon a Times or Game of Thrones 7 or 8 seasons apiece.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I'm down for that.
Ah.
As long as it's not that late, but.
Oh no, I would keep it at the regular time and just maybe record it Monday.
That's lovely.
Yeah, we would record it Monday afternoon and then release it Monday afternoon is kind of my thought.
Nice.
And I can just say, since the weird part is, it only copyright notice, but even though there is a copyright notice, my thing's still public. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Let me, is it 3120? Let me refresh it, see if that helps.
Well, I guess we already know how it's going to be ending, so, you know.
Yeah, Richard's going to get his head chopped off Alan Ned Stark.
Oh. Well. Turns out Martin wasn't that original.
Nah.
No, and that doesn't even work because he wrote it before this show. So, but still.
Well.
Hey, it was a half-decent joke.
Yeah. So, Sword of Truth came out in 1994.
Well, it's not that bad of a difference then. But still, we are talking about an episode that you've said is not remotely in the book. So
yeah, it's not even close.
Exactly.
Okay. Let me see. So the first A Song of Ice and Fire book is 2 years after. Wow.
Oh wait.
So this predates Game of Thrones.
Oh, I thought A Song of Ice and Fire was like 1990 or something.
No, it's it's been published. It got published in 1996.
Okay.
This was published in 1994. So
my dream did work then. Wait.
Guys, I need to go now. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. See
Have
you.
a nice night, everybody.
Alrighty.
Catch you later, man.
Alrighty. And Eric are doing video playback. Stupid ABC. Now I know why it's free.
I'm legend.
Now I know why it's free.
Because the quality of the playback is kind of rubbish.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Are we still?
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that brings back not so happy memories of trying to watch Game of Thrones online and buffer, and taking hours and hours and hours to watch a single episode.
Yeah, I feel you. But that's kind of funny that this predates A Song of Ice and Fire. I just find that immeasurably amusing.
Yeah, I mean it feels like it's more. The magic comes in earlier and more overtly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes,
but it's
and this
got,
is also 2 years previous to the show as well.
That's interesting. It's funny as well because when I think of pre A Song of Ice and Fire, I just think A Song of Ice and Fire brought in the edgy, and before the edgy was the wholesome. And this is like post A Song of Ice and Fire, you have the edgy, but then you have like the merge. And I know obviously like the books you've said are like, you know, just straight up edgy. But, or like, you know, schizophrenic, but like with straight up edginess. But this is more like just sort of like
classic.
This is classic, but with like, you can see the sort of lines of being a bit less wholesome in the sense of like the sense of humor and that kind of thing. But like, I don't know. So it kind of rings as being later, but in that sense. But you know, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that if this show came out now, it would make serious bank.
Yeah, it's definitely wholesome compared to Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
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 No question.
Partially because it's like TV. Yeah, because it's TV 14 as opposed to TVMA.
Okay, so basically it's because it's ABC and it's not HBO.
I don't think it's. I think that I don't know if ABC. I'll have to check actually.
But it's not HBO, I gather.
No, this is definitely not HBO. HBO does not deal in anything lower than MA.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's clearly. Not to mention it's got commercial breaks.
Yeah.
And in HBO, you wouldn't have commercial breaks.
Yeah. So, it was actually syndicated to separate networks. It didn't have an official like thing that produced it.
Interesting.
Fucking technology, am I right?
Oh God. Just kill it. Just kill it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Kill it with fire. Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Die, technology, die!
Yeah. We need to have a meme of Valerian fighting against his computer.
Yeah, it's a pity that this computer is not quite so refractory as the last one. The last one was old, so it got really refractory towards the end. And I remember it kind of died in the middle of a live stream where it was getting like really political too, and I was going to say cut that out or something, and then my computer just died on me.
Lol.
Yeah, it was the School of Movies one with Wonder Woman and Donald Trump doing stuff with a raccoon and a bunch of other and aeroplane and stuff like that. Pardon me. Oh, and Barbara too. I forgot about Barbara.
Oh. There we go.
What the?
I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone murdered him. I have to take over now. As his second in command, I have to take over now. And,
Is that shut?
I'm so glad you're back. They were plotting against you. You must lock them in prison and give me absolute power right now in order to protect yourself.
So
Look,
Valerian
I wouldn't talk about it if I actually was plotting. Just saying, you know.
So basically, what you're saying. So what I'm seeing here is Valerian is Starscream, and I'm Megatron.
Do we need to have fucking Transformers? Jesus.
No, I'm referencing good Transformers. I'm not referencing the Bayformers.
I don't know anything about Transformers. I just hear fucking stupid names for shit and go, right, okay.
That kind of me too. So I'm glad I'm not the only one.
You know, it wasn't until I think the most recent Transformers one that I watched that you did that I realized that Megatron is the bad guy. So, I've just not been listening to that part of it. It's just not.
So who's the other one? The Starscream or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he's a He's a scheming weaselly type.
Oh, fair enough.
Who tries to always take over from Megatron when he's not looking. So that's why the analogy kind of works.
Yeah, makes sense. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
Why does this refuse to load?
Oh my god. What fucking year are we in?
Let me
Gone
refresh
back
it.
to the dark ages of the internet.
Oh yeah, the happy golden days of Netscape.
Previously on Legend of the Seeker.
He is the.
Let's see. Come on, baby. Do what I want you to do. You know you want to. I'll give you lovin' later.
Okay.
Sweet. I got it to work.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Oh, you just had to talk to it. Is that all that was you?
I guess it just wants
Next
some
time.
sweet talking attention. I guess it
How
just
you
wants to
can't
play
help
do more
someone.
Doom Eternal.
It likes your voice.
Right.
Just me.
I guess so.
Okay.
She was
Oh
very
my god.
convincing.
Yeah, she was.
Kaylin, I'm so sorry I got you into all this.
Apology accepted.
Wait, what happened?
Really?
Didn't
Oh
she
my
get
God.
him involved? Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. We're gonna miss, don't worry.
Move. On the ground, Confessor.
You think we'll get something for her too?
Once we collect on the Seeker, there'll be plenty for both of us.
Until he double crosses you.
Who are you?
Someone who knows this man a lot better than you do.
I've never seen this woman before.
We can share the bounty. And whatever else you might be interested in.
Don't listen to her.
What kind of deal are we talking about?
I knew you'd stab me in the back.
I won't be so gentle.
Oh, I like this guy.
Yeah.
Where do you think you're going?
Now imagine if he had Jordan Peterson's voice.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Oh god.
That takes care of all three maps.
Where do you think you're going?
Even so, there's still a bounty on your head. We should get going.
I like Jordan Peterson, but his voice
You
would
may as well
not
tell
work.
If I don't deliver the Seeker to the Daharans, my brother's as good as dead.
What are you doing?
Keeping my promise. I'm going to save her brother.
Have you learned nothing? She tried to feed me to a Shadran.
She thought it was a myth.
She tried to sell you to the Daharans.
She was trying to save her brother.
And you believe her. Everything out of her mouth has been a lie. Zed, tell me you don't trust this woman.
No. But I do trust Richard. And the people must know that the Seeker will stand and fight for them.
What has she done to deserve our help?
How do we decide who deserves our help? It should be enough that she needs it.
Don't be naive. This isn't Westland.
Exactly. Dark and Rahl has forced people of the Midlands to do anything to just survive.
Including serving you up to the Daharans.
I love the fact that Richard's actually a legit good
People like her.
person.
Oh yeah.
He's actually not in the book.
And if the Seeker's just
But I don't think that
what chance
Terry
do they
Goodkind quite understood the fact that he wrote a guy who's kind of a dick.
Sir!
Yeah, good shot. Good shot.
Why haven't you brought him to me?
He's been captured.
By whom?
A woman has him.
A woman?
Yes, sir.
Woman?
But she doesn't want the bounty.
What does she want?
A woman?
We're basically getting the Kylo Ren thing of what girl?
2 patrols on the perimeter, 4 sentries at the main gate.
A few dozen Daharans inside.
I think this can work.
It's a smart plan, Richard. But it all depends on trusting Lily. If she's lying to us, you'll be captured and killed. And Dark and Rahl will win.
is it you want?
You're holding a prisoner named Liam. You release him, you can have the Seeker.
Where is the Seeker?
This map will take you there. And if you hurry, you can get the Confessor and the Wizard as well. But if you want it, I want to see my brother.
Very well. Take her to her brother.
We had an agreement. We had an agreement. You bastards!
Lily?
Liam! What have they done to you?
I'm all right. Yeah, what are you doing here?
Trying to get you out.
All I wanted was you to be safe.
Couldn't just stand by and let them execute you.
So now what? We both die.
Not today.
What do we say to the god of death?
Oh my god.
I want
Sorry,
every
I
available
couldn't
man
resist.
ready. We're going after the Seeker.
One thing that's kind of interesting, like the swords, I think like they appear smaller than they actually are. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just used to kind of Narsil, which is about 5 feet long.
Seeker's up ahead.
Or
It's this way.
Yeah, we get so used to Narsil. It gets so old.
Well, are they just one-handed swords, though, to be fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean,
Right,
likely to be a bit shorter then, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
they'd have to be.
But I guess like even Glamdring, that's used by Gandalf is a lot longer than any of these swords, and same with the Longclaw, which I imagine like that is a hand and a half, but the Seeker sword like seems like it should be a hand and a half.
Well, I read that the legionaries used a short sword, the Romans, so it worked for them.
Gladius? You mean Gladius?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing actually is really nice because it actually could hack off a man's arm. Like, they actually tested that on Deadliest Warrior, if you've ever heard about it, and it just cut off a ballistics gel arm with one hit.
And they get some action.
Come on, man. Seeker's in here.
It's not the Seeker.
We've been tricked.
No.
Recognize that?
Yeah. Here we go.
You're stuck, suckers.
I thought he was going to throw fire at them, but
Guess the
no.
Daharans believed you gave them the right map.
What
Oh,
the?
dear.
Someone just died.
Convincing them I'm a
Look at that.
devious, conniving.
Oh.
Oh dear. Here's having the most fun out of any of us.
I want to thank you for saving
Oh, yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I mean, despite the fact that I lied to you.
And tried to sell me to the Daharans and kill my friends.
And those are just the things you know about.
Ah.
You did all this just to
Cool.
help us.
He's
Good.
the Seeker.
Oh, welcome back.
We should get moving.
Well, if you ever come back this way, maybe we'll see each other again.
You better hope not.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty kind of hot, too.
Yeah. I also like she's got a great
The
she like
Daharans
has a
have no
charming
intention of
personality
paying
as
the bounty
well.
on the Seeker. Anyone who tries to collect will find themselves inside a Daharan prison cell. Besides, the Seeker's on our side. He's fighting for us. The least we can do is help him out.
I like her. She has an actual arc too.
Yeah, it's simple but effective.
It exists.
She has an arc. That is the standards we are at.
Well, the Secret Shop sort of had an arc too, sort of.
Yeah.
How'd you do that? It's called additive magic. Try to hold on to it this time.
Yeah, in the book, additive and
It's the
subtractive
only
magic
thing
are basically
I have
how
with
the
my father.
magic system is broken
I'm not
up
letting it out of my
into,
sight again.
and it's very lightly explained, and most of it does not make sense, and it's used as
Kaylin, I just
plot
want you to
devices.
know that I
on
really
frequent occasion.
appreciate you looking out.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't explain the magic too much necessarily. It works in Stormlight, but in general, you probably just shouldn't bother.
Boy would have been executed.
It depends on
Yeah,
what you're
the
doing with
idea
it,
with
really.
subtractive and additive magic is basically that
After
you
living
can
under
only
Ralph
like
so long, people
add
have forgotten
things
what a
together
hero is.
or create things.
stood
You
up and
can't
fought for them.
destroy things.
Word was
Okay.
That's the idea of it, and basically, like, it encompasses so many
People
things.
will
And
know that
you
the
never,
Seeker has
even though
returned.
Richard does go to a magic school in the second book, you barely learn anything about how
We
the
should get
magic
going
works.
Oh, he's
Oh.
going to go to
Come on,
Hogwarts?
sorry.
Yeah, there is
Well,
a
if you're gonna
Hogwarts
need
in
to
this
rescue every damsel
in these
in
books.
distress, there's no
Or
time to waste.
Roke. Was Harry Potter's not the first magic school there ever was.
Alrighty. Well, we will call it good there. That's it. So, thoughts? I know Becca liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, I tend to just quite. I'm not calling it bad as an addendum, but I do sort of like generally enjoy stuff, even as I'm going. Oops.
It's kind of cheesy.
That's oops. I like when things are kind of shameless with being tropey, particularly when not in the sense of like just being tropey to be lazy, but like not afraid of tropes. Does that make sense?
It knows what it is, and it is not afraid of being what it is.
Yeah, and there's a lot of heart in it. I think they cared about it, and when you care about that, and you're not like just using a trope because you can't bother to think, you're more just it's just an element of what's going on, which I think was more what was going on with it, because things did somewhat make sense sometimes. I thought it was all right.
The slow mo is kind of like
oh god.
It's kind of a take a drink. I think we would probably be dead if that happened. I think.
Yes.
I think this. Let me see. I actually have a meme for that one. Actually.
Oh.
Let me find it. I think it's just right over. Where are you at? It's somewhere in here. Oh, found
Be
it.
dead! We would have alcohol poisoning within the first 5 fucking minutes!
At least.
Oh dear.
I mean, at most.
Yeah.
Yeah. Characters are engaging, though. Sympathetic.
Yeah, they're very clearly defined. They aren't the show knows what they are and just says like Richard Cypher is a good man and is a good boy. He's like Jon Snow, kind of, but kind of with a little bit more personality than Jon Snow.
In the show, more personality. Jon Snow has plenty of personality in the books.
Yeah, mostly because like through his internal monologue, which they didn't really translate on the show.
I mean, applause for Lady Woman not being a bitch. Like, the fuck done. Like, how many times do you watch a show like this and the token woman is a fucking bitch and you're just like, get out of the show.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah, but said Kaylin Amnell is like, she starts out kind of jerky, but she's desperate. It makes sense.
I think it's more that she's got an attitude when she needs to, but it's not her personality. It's just it's a character trait. Which, oh my god, it's almost like you have more than one personality trait. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh no! Shock, horror, dread, scream. Ah!
And like
Exactly.
she's just and it just seems like she's just naturally charming and funny. Like when she's like around people she knows, like she just kind of lets her hair down, so to speak.
Yep. And it's nice to have 2 or 3 or 4 attractive ladies.
I think basically there is no such thing as an unattractive lady on this show.
Yes, that's well. I mean, apart from the old lady, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so if they are young and nubile, they are attractive. What? It's accurate.
Pretty much,
I'm not judging. I'm just.
Was the use of the phrase nubile?
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
At least he didn't say buxom.
Oh god, can we stop?
Well, there are
Sorry.
lots of buxom women in this show. Now that you
Fucking hell.
I think that Tarek is going to be slightly jealous because he's like, you watched this show with my girlfriend watched this show rather than Transformers done. You are vile.
He's having a good time writing right now. I'm sure he's fine.
Sorry, what was that bit?
The Tarek will be like, you had me watch Transformers 4, but you let Becca off with this just kind of schlocky fantasy show.
Well, especially actually because I showed him Twilight. Well, he's read the books. It's not like he's not familiar with Twilight, but he's never seen the films. So
Really?
I was like, I'm sitting him through Twilight. We had a lot of fun with it, to be fair. But poor guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sweets.
Yeah. Twilight seems to be much less bad than Transformers, from what I've heard.
I mean, I've not seen the Transformers films, so I can't compare. But Twilight does have a plot line. It doesn't really work, and the characters sort of don't really do what they're supposed to do. It's a long story, really, but
they don't develop as people, and they're all psychotic.
well, they like set up as one thing and then end up being the other for no discernible reason, that kind of thing. But to be fair, though, adult characters actually seem like normal humans, so that's all right.
Yeah.
Charlie's great. Her dad is best dad.
Yeah, I mean, Transformers sounded like was kind of offensive, and also the bit I saw was they were accosting a chap in a men's room. I was a little bit like, yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you want to talk about like fucking like, when it comes to the relationships in Twilight are a problem.
Unhealthy.
A little bit odd. A little bit.
They're oh god, I swear every time I watch the first one I go, Edward's even creepier than he was last time I watched it. Fucking hell, this guy is a psycho.
Well, he's dead.
I don't think that makes it better.
Not really. Like honestly, if he was like actually 17, it would be just like, oh, he's like angsty. But he's fucking 108. You should know better by now. Fucking hell.
That's rather young by vampire standards, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's older than 17.
I guess so.
And he decides to get with a teenager.
A teenager that he repeatedly goes on about how he's too dangerous to be with her. And it's like, okay,
and also, you're like my own personal brand of heroin.
Oh my god!
They show they would show that on the screen. It's kind of weird.
Oh god! It's just so full of joy at how horrifyingly bad it is. It's great.
Yeah, just the lines that comes out of Edward's mouth are just hilarious, and the fact that the effect when he sparkles is so bad.
It was a lot of fun, but my poor dear Bard is slightly
broken.
I think he's less broken today. I think so. I hope
Well,
so.
I wonder, like, I know, like, he was seriously broken, like, 24 minutes into the 3-hour runtime of Transformers 4.
He did keep bringing up that while we were watching it, so what kind of concerned me, but
I need to release that commentary on Rumble soon, just so people can see it. Since, yeah, it was funny. Like, Tarek, like, went on a long rant about, like, this doesn't work at all.
Oh, I have to see that.
We're 24 minutes in and nothing has happened into this 3-hour monstrosity.
I still can't believe you watched 3 hours of that rubbish.
Yeah, well, it's 3 hours for one movie. It's not even split.
See, Twilight's only 2 hours long, and we paused for at least a grand total of like 3 hours in the middle of watching it, just to recover.
3 hours in the middle
Well,
of
like,
it? 5
well,
hours?
there was like a, I don't know whether it's straight. It was like 2 hours or something. I can't remember. Oh god.
Oh,
I done.
Oh, you're plotting against him again. I guess I have to assume emergency powers again. Isn't that a pity? Arrest these miscreants, henchmen. Oh, I'm so happy you're back again.
Back. Yes, the joke has continued. Haha.
Yes, you're sick of the joke by now?
Yeah.
No, totally not.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think I should upload it to Rumble soon. I also need to download the recording for Return of the Jedi really quick. Yeah. Ah, there we go. That way we don't lose anything. Well, I think we will call it good. Same time next week, same time on Monday, and we'll just record it and then release it.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm interested to kind of like maybe like 3 episodes per day. That's like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, we'll recap last time, and we'll see what we think as we keep going.
Yeah.
Well, we will call it good for the day. Adios, friends.